Osage County Free Fair Board meeting, Wednesday, April 29th, calling to order. Roll call. Steve Kussner here. Alyssa Lee.
Here.
Kristen Quarter.
Here.
Shauna Myers.
Here.
Beth Mayfield.
Here.
Where's the minutes? Wanted to get the minutes approved from February 9th, 2026 and March 6th.
Say Betsy's name.
Oh, Betsy?
Here.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I was going to get to it during new business.
Roll call, sorry.
Oh,
Since we
so,
hope this makes sense.
Anyway. And Betsy McElfish. Okay. And you're going to be District 2. Okay. Okay.
You call me?
Minutes for February 9th, 2026 and March 16th, 2026. Do
I don't
you have
have
a
those.
motion to approve? No?
These, if anybody wants to look them over,
Are they
You guys
going
have
on the board?
and I'm gonna put them up on the board as well. So, this is
Oh, they're both together.
February. Yeah. And then this is March. And I have, if anybody wants a copy, you can email it to anybody. So here's March. Let's not put that one. February is just really long. Here's February. And
Will you just email me all of them so I can keep them in my
Mhm.
3-ring?
Fine.
So the big one is our last meeting we had, isn't it?
So, yes, that's this one right here.
No action taken.
The March ones.
I didn't put a motion on that.
Okay. All right, do we have a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve.
Second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, minutes have been approved for February 9th, 2026 and March 16th, 2026. Moving on to new business. New business we are bringing on Betsy McElfish for District 2. Going to do the oath, swear her in. Where we, oh, no. So we're just getting you to stand up and swear, right? Okay. So,
I, Betsy McElfish,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey,
obey,
and defend the Constitution of the United States
and defend the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of
and
Oklahoma,
the Constitution of the State of Oklahoma,
and will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity,
and will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity,
that I have not paid
that I have not paid,
or contributed either directly or indirectly
that I have not, or that I have contributed directly or indirectly,
any money or other valuable thing to procure my appointment.
any other money. So what?
Any money or other valuable
Money or
thing
other valuable thing
to procure my appointment,
to procure my appointment,
except
except
for necessary and proper expenses
for necessary or
and proper expenses expressly authorized by law,
expressly authorized by law,
that I have not knowingly
that I have not knowingly
violated any election law of the state
violated any election law of the state
or procured it
or
to be done
procured
by others
to be done by others
in my behalf,
in my behalf,
that I will not
that I will not
knowingly receive,
knowingly receive,
directly or indirectly,
any money or valuable thing
for the performance or non-performance of any act
for the performance or non-performance of any act
or duty pertaining to my office,
or duty pertaining to my office,
other than the compensation allowed by law,
other than the compensation allowed by law,
and I further swear
and I further swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will not receive,
that I will not receive,
use, or
Use.
travel
or travel
upon any free pass
upon any free pass
or on free transportation during my term
or
of
on free
office.
transportation of my involvement in office.
There you go.
Welcome.
Welcome. We got you now.
What was your name again?
Betsy
Betsy.
McElfresh.
Faith and Betsy.
And
Now, do you want me to sign my legal name or Betsy?
Legal.
legal.
Okay, it's Frances Elizabeth.
Okay.
I didn't know it's free.
All I'm doing is
Right.
writing sworn Betsy.
So-
6:50 PM.
Oh. Well, hold on. a second.
So do we need to,
Which
Where's her
district are you from?
signature? She didn't have the signature line.
You're from District 2?
Mhm.
It should be this page.
Okay.
No, she didn't sign.
But,
She has to sign it?
I know. She didn't.
Right.
but I think you can check her ID to verify it so you can sign off on the notary.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this the one that goes to the top copy? Okay. Just go ahead and sign. Okay. Just go ahead and sign right there. Dated.
get them all?
Dated.
What is today?
29.
4/29, 26.
Yes.
Does she sign the other page too? Yes, that's gonna be her copy.
Did you have to do a declaration of candidacy, Candy? Because that's what you sent me.
This is the oath. She did that.
Okay.
Well, that's different. That's for the election.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is her copy?
What election?
And where you can actually go and be elected. It's not just there are still on here that you actually can have like 6 people on here to try to get your position. So, yeah.
Just let me know, you guys.
Yeah.
Check out anytime.
I don't know that they're going to be lining up. I think. All right. I believe that's all for new business. On the financial report, Ms. Shauna Myers.
Yeah, we really don't have much of a financial report until we get into the information from the treasurer's office.
Okay.
So what I can see on here, though, that's just recently been printed off, looks like last week, is that for M&O, there's $10,212.54.
Say again.
$10,212.54. And then the premiums and awards, $7,744.48. And then the capital outlay is 15,000 even.
Where did you get those numbers?
Yeah.
This is on the ledger at the very back. That's the
Please.
last week.
15,000.
Okay.
So this is in a bank account or this is, what was,
So it has along here, like everything that's come out for this fiscal year. And then to the end, it tells you how much.
So
I guess it just is confusing for me
Here's
because
the
I don't understand what account is coming out of.
It says it here at the top.
So it's the last 3 pages.
So it's free fair account, maintenance, the M&O, right along the top.
Free fair account capital outlay. What does that mean?
I don't know what all of them, how it's all works out for the free fair yet. We didn't have any,
So we need to have a one-on-one with Christina or Sally on that.
So the capital outlay is usually like where you buy equipment from.
Right.
Equipment to keep?
Yes. She used that, so that is the 50% of her last year's budget.
Okay.
Equipment fund. So like, what would she have,
So when she did the, your storage part in the shop,
Mm-hmm.
that's where that money went to.
so that 15,000 would have been the shelves?
Yeah, because it was like around 30,000, I think. With her budget for that with shelving was like, I can't remember.
it was a lot.
But she decided not to do the shelving
Right.
afterwards, so.
So you can see in the M&O where like the Alpha amusement park, 36,000.
Yeah, on Alpha, you can't even Google that. It goes to, you don't even want to know. So the premiums and awards,
The buckles, recognition
But-
plates.
so there's like $6,000 pulled out. So that went into the other account to pay out the premiums.
That's what we believe. So when we get in there, we can look at it and
Okay.
get those records.
And then the maintenance and operations, that's just supplies, like paper
Should be, yeah.
or,
Like your Kelco that you'll have to pay,
Yeah.
any of, like if you needed
you should,
ink for your print copier or
Paper.
paper and,
And that's also the same one that she took the other money on. So it has Kilcro on here, but then also it's like Dex Barrier that was there last year. And the amusement parks or the amusement ride as well.
okay.
Yeah, and all the amusements.
All right, you guys will have to explain the PO amount and then the paid amount.
So this,
So, well, I was gonna say, so on the PO, you should have basically the amount that the PO was for. And in general, what you hope would happen is that when you make the payment on that PO, and you can see where she kind of, or I was able to start kind of reconciling some of it.
Okay.
So you got the PO where it goes in as a liability. And then you've got the same PO number with the payment amount awarded to that same PO number. Now, there might be an instance or two where things did not really line up
Something
cost-wise.
could have been
And
cheaper.
so it could have either been cheaper, could have been a little more expensive regarding that PO.
Okay, so real
So-
quick, so then I understand. a little
So at the end of the day, all the POs that have been paid should total to zero. So say you've got a PO for $300. And then you've got a payment on that PO for maybe like $250. There might be a balance that did not get paid because, or excuse me, maybe the, sorry, I'm getting,
It's okay.
I'm tripping all over myself here. The PO is basically kind of like an estimated amount when it first goes in. And so when it gets paid out, it either matches that estimate or it's above or below that. when it
So
gets paid out.
basically, we turn in a quote for judges. We need judges. And Kristen's going to be a judge. Well, we'll just go easy numbers, just one. So I'm going to turn in a PO that has Kristen's name, Judge, we're gonna pay her $300. But when the show rolls around and when it comes time to pay her, she's just pay me $250. It's fine. I'll donate $50 back. Then we actually just pay her $250 and we kind of have $50 just
Bouncing.
It goes back in. the
Okay,
account.
so PO amount is pretty much like
quote.
a quote. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
That helps.
and then the other one is basically the invoice.
So the other one, so unexpected is like what you were saying is either more or less
Right.
of it. And then the amount approved is going to be what was actually paid.
And you can't go over the PO amount. And so you don't have to be at or below, or you have to redo it.
What happens if you go over?
You have
can't.
to redo it. You can't go.
You'll have to redo it. Yeah.
Or just turn in a new purchase order.
But you have to write a letter and explain what happened and why there's a mishap and all that.
You can't go over.
I think you could go over
No, you
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 just
just-
write a letter.
you have to write a letter.
Explain.
what happened and why.
So you'd rather shoot it high than shoot it low.
Yes.
Always.
Always. It's better to err on the side of caution.
Cause like, I don't know.
Okay.
So is this what one usually looks like, or is this one just a jumbled mess?
Yes.
Okay.
This is accurate. What it looks like.
This is our
Okay.
appropriations letter. This is what, the clerk and us, like, if whoever gets Pro here for the free fair, this is what you can print off for everybody every month or whatever.
Then it becomes
Yeah.
those.
This is the format.
Yeah. And it shows which PO has been paid and what date it was paid on.
The problem is we just can't see that last account because it's connected to the bank and the treasurer's office, not to Kelpro.
Okay.
Okay.
But we'll get that.
I was gonna say, I don't see how that is, but okay.
So that's why the numbers don't add up then, is because the other account, is that what it is?
That's because it's the one is the guesstimate, you know, and then the actual. That's why the
Okay.
money, it doesn't add up. But it all comes out to the, we don't go over at the end.
Okay.
Okay. Is that the end of the financial? Sean,
I make a motion to approve the financial report.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
I
Okay. Item number 6, we have here a letter to provide the Osage County Board of Commissioners to grant Elizabeth Mayfield access to Kelpro and appropriate the treasurer's office account information necessary to perform authorized county business and assigned job responsibilities. Providing this access will help ensure efficiency, continuity of operations, and timely handling of county financial administrative matters. Access would be limited to the systems and information necessary for official duties, and all would remain subject to county policies, internal controls, and applicable laws. And
I do. I solemnly swear.
well, this is something we all have to sign.
yes.
I make a motion to approve it.
I second it.
Motion by
All in favor?
Aye.
and Alyssa.
Unanimous.
All in favor.
Okay.
So we all just need to sign it and then it's
Yes.
notarized and
Let's see.
that's why you should. Need to pencil on that one. Pencil or right.
Right. You're doomed. No, I got the teacher over there. She probably screens my phone calls. What the heck she want now?
Okay, so now you'll be able to get into stuff, right?
As soon as,
As soon as we get them to sign this, we'll have to present this to them on Monday. So,
so I could go to the meeting on Monday and then just leave there. Do I go to Blue Sky and to the treasurer's office and give them that? Or how's that work?
Do we all
That's
have,
a great
do we
question.
all need to be at the
No.
meeting or no? Okay. Cause I think I'm working in Broken Arrow
Christina,
next
and
week.
she can call Kelpro and get you hooked up on Kelpro.
I
Christina
just
has to
assume,
give you access to that, but the rest of it, that's gonna go through the bank and Sally's office. And so that's where it goes to that last meeting that I was talking about before. Is, we're gonna have to make the call and ask them, so you don't have to go both places. I call the bank first and ask them, tell them you have this letter, it was signed from us and the Board of County Commissioners that you're gonna be added to the bank account. And they'll be able to tell you if you need to go to Sally's first or to the bank first.
I was just called Jane. Okay.
all right. Item number 7. Making a little headway. Discussion and possible action on each individual line item. Free Fair board dates, September 13th through the 19th of 2026. Free Fair board elections upcoming in June for president, vice president, treasurer, and secretary. Seat term placement letter, rule about which order we will fill each seat. What do we do first? New email creation in real time. T-shirts with logos, sponsorship recruitment, bylaws, opening the livestock show to other counties, cities, or certain school districts. And vendors. Blood drive, carnival rides, petting zoo, barrel race, handbook updates, dog show, horse show, elected official showing, magic show, possibly 2 bands Friday and Saturday, open women ranch rodeo, OCCA ranch rodeo. We're going to be looking for sponsorships for all awards, events, and rodeos with various sponsorship levels, forms for entries, map of location for events, tent rental. I guess that includes petting zoo and the livestock show. Watermelon feed of some kind, root beer floats, family fun, excuse me. Pawhuska Chamber and Osage County Tourism free fair schedule for each day of the week. Program for sponsorships, volunteer lists, working lists for board members, and the Osage County Free Fair budget.
What is, oh, never mind. Oh, wait.
Feel like
Go
I'm
through each
still
one.
swallowing all that.
So the free fair board dates, that was, the 13th is a Sunday. And
Right.
that's where I'm going to put the barrel race.
Okay.
And then it would go through the 19th because the 19th's on Saturday.
Yes.
So the 20th would just basically be cleanup.
Correct.
So how do we want, do we say the 13th through the 19th or the 13th through the 20th? Or how do you say that? Do you just call it Sunday to Saturday?
Sorry, I gotta look and see what I
Well, there's not
posted
gonna
out
be
there.
anything going on Monday, Tuesday,
Correct.
and Wednesday.
Well, I mean, we'll just be setting up.
Yeah, they don't really,
So
I didn't think they really started coming to the fair until like Thursday. Is that right?
They gotta
Am I
turn
thinking
in,
that
I
wrong?
think people bring their stuff in on
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Wednesday we have
Okay.
to
That's
be
where
there.
we did all the setup with the
Still.
glass and
Mhm.
all of that stuff and.
Okay,
Set it up and then the judges came.
Yeah, the next day,
Organized it.
right,
which I have a s-
okay.
kind of a partial schedule, but.
But people didn't really start attending the fair till like Thursday, right? So schools would come,
Wednesday, people would come
Right.
set up.
okay. So yeah, if,
And
We
Thursday
can
bus off.
pardon,
And Thursday bus off.
Yeah, 9 a.m.
So-
schools.
but
Thursday's your biggest day with schools because most of them are out on Fridays.
oh. Okay,
So like Skytube went on Friday and there were only 2 schools, Skytube and another school.
Um,
So it was
actually-
Thursday for Skytube.
well, that would explain why that vendor I was talking to was thinking that, it wasn't really scheduled that well as far as the schools coming through, because he said that they were kind of standing around twiddling their thumbs a little bit.
On Friday.
Yeah.
Thursday is
And,
the
and,
biggest
okay,
with kids.
okay, okay.
But like this is the biggest, like we have people come like 2 hours away.
Right,
They call me and they're like, before we come up there, it's free, right?
okay.
So I mean, it's a pretty popular thing. Event.
Right. Right. Okay.
So last year, the previous Monday, all buildings are closed to the public. Tuesday, women's building was open from noon to 6 to enter still exhibits. Wednesday, women's building 8 to noon, enter still exhibits, and they closed at noon for the judging on Wednesday.
Okay.
So they do an evening, Tuesday evening. So maybe we should
So
just
we
call
need
it
to
the 15th
Yeah, but
or
I
14th.
mean, it's gonna take us a few days to set up
Oh, yeah.
first.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, if we've got vendors that, I don't know, I'm sure we'll have vendors that'll need to come set up and would probably appreciate being able to do so before.
Well, and this
I
year it's
don't know.
gonna be different. This year
Right.
you're not gonna have the women's building.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
We're short
right.
on space.
Have we even figured out where we're gonna put the exhibits then?
I think that's why we were looking at the tent rentals, wasn't it?
And then.
Just,
Are we jumping too fast?
we're jumping ahead.
Okay, so we just said, let's decide on dates.
Yeah, let's decide on
Okay.
dates.
All
So I
So-
think Monday we should go in there and set it up. I know the animals, the petting zoo will be there on Wednesday. Is that right?
Okay, so
But
this is
we
our schedule
don't-
that we had last year. Sorry, I just found it.
No, please.
So it said Monday, that Monday, which was September 15th, it was setup day. So we were there from 9 to 7. We set up the exhibits, the lattice, the shelving. That's where the fairgrounds guys were able to help us do that stuff. Charlie, Anthony, and Steve, they all helped, sent a couple guys from each commissioner's barn up to help us. So the Tuesday, it says from 9 to 1, we did setup, continues through all the buildings, making sure it was correct. And then Tuesday afternoon, the still exhibits, the open class 4-H, OHCE entries, and the women's building. So that was on Tuesday from 1 to 7.
That's like Osage Homemakers or something like that.
Those ladies that set up all the
Yeah.
cute stuff around the room,
So it's
probably.
Okay.
And so then Wednesday, we entered the still exhibits. Some more when they went and dropped them off. Then open class 4-H, same thing.
Right.
Then community service informational booth set up in the ag building. And then judging even on Wednesday for the poultry and rabbit.
Poultry and rabbit.
So then Beth's probably right. We should go from the 13th to the 20th, right? As like because the 20th is cleanup, or is that just?
Sunday, well, Saturday's our last night, and they would come and get the tents on Monday.
Yeah, and so Sunday was cleanup, and then Monday was also cleanup, where we had the people from the commissioners also go up there to help take everything down.
Okay.
So then for the fair, then it's pretty much just gonna be from the 13th to the
15th.
or
Let me
the
go back to the
19th, right?
19th, yeah.
Right.
Yes.
It'll be the 14th.
13th and 19th, yeah.
But it's not open to
But
the
the-
public.
Right.
14th and 15th or 16th.
But we are considering the barrel race for the free fair too,
If you
correct?
want to, I mean,
Or is it just, are you just putting it on for, what do you think? I don't know.
well, give us a little extra. And I have a kind of a
It's gonna be
small
a
budget.
full week of it, so it's just gonna be a Sunday through, I think it sounds great.
Sunday through Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 13th through the 19th, we can advertise that?
Yes.
Thought we already did. Where did I put on the
I think it was the 14th.
Facebook?
Do we just need a vote on it?
Yeah, make
I
a motion.
motion, I motion.
Second.
Okay, all in favor of the dates, September 13th through 19th?
All in.
Aye.
Aye.
Any nay? No nay, unanimous? Okay. So then that would take us to item B,
Mhm.
Free Fair Board elections in June.
Is there anywhere in here where it says how long the terms are?
It's 3 years.
So we know,
But as members though, right? Not
So-
what we,
That goes to the next thing that we're gonna talk about as well. So, we wanna do this together at the same time, then that's fine, but, so the elections for
Might as well.
everybody, it's in June.
Right,
And so that's where we do kind of what we did before, and it was a temporary, everybody vote to be whatever they wanted to do. We do the same thing, but it's not gonna be temporary, it will be for another year. Because it can switch up every year. So what we also need to determine is, all of us are just put in there by the commissioners except one, and that's Elizabeth. That's what I mean. Because you actually did the whole election. You actually filled out the form with the clerk's office, so you have, your seat is it. But so everybody else needs to,
She reeled me in. Stop your laugh.
so your, so.
you don't get, you can't resign.
No, you still can resign, other than we're not gonna let you. But so you're,
She's like, buddy.
Tired.
so,
I think I'm sitting in the wrong spot.
No, she knows we can laugh.
Yeah, I know.
so
That's great.
with moving on with everything, so so I'm gonna move you, you're gonna end up, if you're okay with it, since we're gonna start in the same order, your term is always gonna be the same, but I would like the order of the seats to be, on the correct.
yeah, in the correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Order.
Yes. So are you okay with we're starting with District 1. You guys, we're gonna go in order. So we're gonna put you as seat 1. Your term is up in 2029. Okay? And this is something we have to vote on and then give to Christina, for Monday. So, okay. And, so then next, Kristen, since you're the only other one right now in District 1, you can choose if you want to be on seat 2 or 3, which is gonna be, your term is gonna be out to 2027 or 2028. Which one?
I'm begging you to go till 28 because there ain't nobody from our area.
That's fine.
So
2028.
2028, okay. So you're gonna be in seat 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then same thing with District 2. So we have, since I was on here for the longest, that's why I have mine as seat 3. And then going up, That'd be you, Alyssa, and then now Betsy, I'll add you as well.
Okay.
So are you okay with being, your term being up in 2029? Okay, Alyssa, are you okay with 2028, or would you rather be moved to 2027?
28.
Something comes up, we can always step down.
Yeah.
Just write a letter.
No, I can go. Okay, we'll go till 28.
So which spot is she?
And she's gonna be in 2028. And then Betsy's gonna be 2029.
C2 district two.
Yeah,
When are you at, Beth? 29?
I don't know.
yeah, you're in 29.
Yes, she's 20.
And this is not correct, so I'm gonna go update this like the top one for District 1, so. This is just what's on the website right now, and so I'll update it tonight.
That's what I said.
So Betsy will be C1.
Only seat one? No, I think Beth was seat one.
No, that's for District 2.
Okay, seat one,
So you'll be on that one, yeah.
Okay.
And so, you're next.
Me.
So, yes, and I
I'm not
know
running
everything, you're not, so.
You're not?
No, I am not.
So would you,
There's a reason it says temporary here.
no, that's
I
for
told you if
officers,
you-
that's for officers.
This was just for our seat, right? Like I
That's right.
wasn't.
Yeah, that's what I started by saying. Let's back up.
Wait a second. Let me make sure I'm understanding.
And so, so do you want to be in seat 1, 2, or 3, where your term is up in 29, 28, or 27? Right now, we have you on 28.
That's fine. Where it
So
is.
keep it
Yeah.
there? Okay. Okay. And so then if we have, the next time we have an election, they'll go in there at the right time. If not, if some of the commissioners put them in there, then we're going to have to ask them which one they want to be in. So if they're going to want to be seat 1 or seat 3, for instance. Since you were the only one that was up yet, so that's where we put you. And so the next one, if we put someone else in without the election, then they will take the other seat up in Laura Ware's where she was, which would be seat 3 up in 2027. Does that make sense? Okay. Clear as mud.
Can you just type that and then screenshot it and send it to
Oh yeah, I will update this on the website.
me? Okay.
So it will be on there, and then yeah, absolutely.
See website.
Okay.
So do we need motions for that?
We can do the whole thing as one, I think. So if everybody's okay with the seats that they're in, and
Shauna for notes and dates. Okay.
Everybody understand what's going on?
No, yes,
You're on the board until then.
yes.
that's right.
Okay. So then we roll around to June and the officers change every year?
They do every year.
Okay.
And so then we'll have another election in 2027, and that's where that term is up.
Mhm.
And then that's where you can try to run again. You can do kind of the process that Beth did.
Don't worry, Kelly can help you.
Wait,
Okay.
we're not,
Yeah, awesome.
I didn't know that.
I started second guessing what the month was, so we're not going through, in June, voting who wants to be this again? Like,
So
since
we
we're
will,
temporary?
and so we're still temporary until June, and that's when we have the election for it.
Okay.
The temporary will on there will go away, and then everybody, we had to redo it because everybody was gone that was on it, or president or secretary. or
Right.
treasurer,
They weren't
so that's
coming.
what happened. So
So 2026 of this year,
Correct.
June,
of June, is when we're
doing the election.
Do the election.
President, vice
Mhm.
president, secretary, or treasurer.
So we need a motion to vote in June for yearly permanent officers.
Yes.
Motion.
Okay. I'll second motion, whatever.
All in favor, say aye.
I
Unanimous?
So we'll vote in
We
June.
got this.
Do we put that in May? Do we have to?
We have to put it on there to remind you
Okay.
that it's coming.
So this goes to Facebook?
This will go on Rumble and
All you district Osage County people, come on, we need more board members, let's go, let's do
Come
this.
on
And
down.
You can
The
apply
price
for
is
these
right.
positions.
It's
free.
I'll give you Kelly's phone.
She'll look you right up.
There.
And then we
You know
also
who the
need,
consultant is.
You're the one who's
Call me attorney.
Then we also need to make a vote on C for just making sure everybody agrees that they're accepting their placement on the seats and the year that their term is up.
See, I thought we combined the two.
I make a motion to accept the time dates.
I second it.
All in favor,
Oh,
say
yeah.
aye. Unanimous?
Yes.
Yes.
Confirming.
New email creation in real time. We need an email because I don't want to use my personal email for all this stuff.
Oh,
So,
you know you like it.
Steve, we're gonna throw down. So, but I think we should use a Gmail account because I'm jumping ahead. For the entries and stuff, you can use Google Docs and whatnot. So I
You
think,
should have one.
yeah, we don't have no access. Can open?
They can reset that and give you a password.
With the prefer, then that would be good. Then we could all have that. Who can have access? Is it just, would that be just be Beth or?
If anybody who has the password can log into
Log in.
it,
Okay, then we can share.
but it is a Google
Who?
email.
That would be
That's
Christina.
fine.
How do we get the information to get it reset?
Yeah.
Whenever you go talk to Christina about getting Kelpro, just tell her, or once you get access to Kelpro, you can call them and set up an email. Or you should have an email.
I didn't know we had an email. So through Kelper like that. So that's great.
You should.
Oh, that's great.
We all do.
Oh.
Right?
Is that Osage County?
we
At
don't
Osage County?
Okay.
Okay. But I don't know what the beginning of it is.
Right.
But they'll be able to tell us. If we have one, they'll be able to tell us what it is. They'll be able to reset the password. So only we'll have the password to it and they'll be able to reset all of it for us.
So is that linked to the Gmail stuff? The Google?
Yeah. Mhm.
It's a Gmail.
Really? Okay. I make a motion for Beth to figure out the emails with Christina.
I second it.
All in favor, say aye.
And if there's not one, okay to go ahead and set one.
And if there's not one, no, but there should be, right?
Yeah.
There should be.
But if
I
there's
would
not,
think, I mean, but I had to, like, I have one and then I.
We
think
might as well
Travis
throw in the
had
wording
one,
that-
so-
yeah, we
can
might as well
set a
throw in
new
the
one.
wording. If there's
Yeah.
not, then
So
we
you
have
said
access or
one.
permission to go forward.
And surely, I mean, we're paying for Kelpro. So surely
Right.
we have an email address. So yeah. So as long as we can say that if we don't have one, then we can set one up.
Yes.
And everybody's okay with it.
Yes.
Then that's
Yeah.
great.
Yes, and that way we don't have to lose them up.
I make a motion that Beth figures out the Kelpro email creation in real time, and if there isn't one, she can create one.
I second.
One second.
And if you had to
I
pay
heard
for it, that mine is 117 per email. $117. So if you have to pay for that, maybe you have money in your account.
About a year, right?
As far as we can tell, we got money. Yeah. Should be. It's fine.
We're looking at it, right?
Right.
So the motion passes.
Yes,
To
yes.
confirm
And or create.
and or create. Can we table the t-shirts and logos?
We need a logo. We have to have a logo.
I understand we need to have a logo.
But we gotta get something built. This is like last year's stuff. We gotta get something
Okay.
built so we can put it on, like, start advertising.
Has anybody
I
came up
was
with
thinking
any?
maybe you were thinking that we needed to come up with something new.
No, like
Okay.
we need to come up with something like,
So we can just kind of retread something. And,
yeah, or have another special meeting with whatever you find out. Can we pay for a logo? Like,
Oh, we
could I have
can
Brittany Earl make one? Type thing?
It's up to you. You don't want to pay for it.
Or,
we could probably create one for free using AI.
This is what we use on, so when we have our meetings here.
plenty of programs out there you can use for free without having to.
I can find it.
That's how
like, we just need something to put on, like, on the, what am I trying to say? The Facebook and, because we're gonna have to make flyers, the whole 9 yards. So we gotta have something that says OCFF.
But didn't Dee only want the The big top, the tent.
That is what she wanted.
It was just her thing. It wasn't like an Osage County thing.
Oh, so we can redo that.
It's because she said that she's been using it for years.
Oh, well, changes good.
That's what she said.
And when it comes to t-shirts, I did find some cheap t-shirts, but we can table t-shirts till later. But we gotta figure out a logo. So do we just take it upon ourselves and try to build one? And say, hey guys, look at this? Like, in the next 7 to 10 days? Come up with something?
Okay, what kind of ideas do you guys have?
Like, what's the theme? Like, are we gonna have a theme?
Oh, here, look.
I don't know.
Bam, you just type in what you're interested in, bam, we done, we can literally create one for free.
Okay,
You just did that.
I'll play with it.
Yes, I just,
That's it.
You
Chat
just-
GPT?
yeah, and then you just type, you just say, I want to edit this is what I want added, this is what I want to take out,
Do
and
that
bam.
for flyers too.
Yeah, flyers, like
I'll
you
play
can say,
with it.
can I do flyers, can I do logo TV, something on the back? Yeah,
Send
Okay,
it to her.
so,
She's gonna send it to you.
yeah, and then you can just
And then we
literally
can
stick
just-
it in there and you just say, I want to change this and this and this to it.
okay. Cause I wanna put
You can throw a horse on there, the barrel,
That's
the
what I'm
barrel
thinking.
race
Thinking,
one.
yes,
Cause
we're
we need to
adding
make
rail
it more
race,
Osage County
Yeah,
cowboy-ish,
cowboyish.
I feel.
Yeah.
So, let me,
There you go.
Westernish or heritage, kind of, yeah.
So, okay, so
Something pertaining to like the events that we're going to be having.
So it
that's
was.
just
Yeah.
my note. So,
I'm gonna show you Rogers real quick. They have some of the best I've seen. I can find their, flash. Here we go.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Those
they
are
always have
cute.
like a theme because they're old and they've been around for a long time.
Yeah.
But they have, I mean, they have the best.
Well, yeah, and they
I
use the
see
animals because that's
Rogers.
kind of what it
Yes.
used to revolve
Yeah, and
around
that's what I think
before
that's
the
what it
ride.
needs to go back to.
kind of antique.
Yes. And
Yes.
so I just thought those were great. I've been watching theirs for a while.
Okay.
They're pretty great.
Those are pretty awesome.
So,
I like it. Sure.
you want me to I'll just make something. I'll make a motion for Beth to figure out a logo and then
Look.
send it to the board.
Yeah, you can, like, I literally just said,
And we can just
add
all,
barrel race, Western. You
Okay.
just literally, you just tweak it and what you want, and you just say you don't like something in it, then you change it. Like, and it just takes them a few minutes. It's a
okay. All right.
giant computer brain.
All right, so t-shirts can be tabled until we get our logo.
Okay.
And then I'll take the,
So, can we make a motion for you to create one, to
Yeah.
go in, play with it, and then
yeah,
can we
Yeah,
accept it through an email?
I haven't done much, just on the
It's like motion for Beth to do this, motion for
I
Beth
know.
to do that, motion for Beth.
motion, Beth. Figure out a logo.
Or we can all shoot each other emails into the
And we
email.
can like.
Do we have like a
Share
group
it.
chat or something or a group?
Yeah, I think there's a
Actually-
group email.
They're not really supposed to do group anything.
Email.
Okay.
Can we just blast it on the Facebook page so it's not hidden? It's not like we're trying to hide, like, here, you guys like this logo?
Sounds good. Let's do it.
I think it's great. You
All right.
know,
I mean, the
Yeah, to get the community involved.
activity on the Facebook
Okay, I'll
page,
second.
once
I'll
they
second
saw
your
what the
motion,
dates
Beth.
were,
They're gonna be,
You
yeah.
can
Figure a logo and
did
email
like three
to
and let
board
them.
members.
Let the public pick, yeah. Or have like
yeah,
or have like
exactly.
a
I ain't got
design.
that
Oh,
much
like a Facebook. poll?
Huh?
Yeah,
Time.
I think that'd be great.
I ain't got time for a poll.
Okay.
Well, if we can leave it out there for a week or a couple of days.
You're gonna make it first.
I know.
Okay, I'm kidding. I'll make a motion for myself to figure a logo and then I'll just send it amongst us. And
We can't do
Can't
that.
do that. That's why
I can send
That-
it to
that's-
Alyssa and say,
that's why we were talking about putting it out on the Facebook.
but I can send it to
have
Kelly
them.
and say, what do you think?
Yeah.
What am
Yeah,
I-
you can do that. You can do that.
Or I could,
Or
Right.
Kelly can send it to me.
But the idea was to maybe have the public have.
Goes down the great one.
Yeah.
And have them, like, have a couple, 2 or 3,
We're just
and
not,
then have the public that are looking at the Facebook page, have them maybe,
Just say,
Vote
hey,
on
if
it
you
and
guys
say,
like this is what
what
we're
do you
doing.
think?
Give us some suggestions for
Mhm.
next year or
and you
join
can
our
leave it
board.
up for 24 hours.
There
not
you
very
go.
long.
yeah,
Yeah, and that's it exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
like that, like that. But I mean, you can see if you want to do it that fast, it goes pretty quickly. So I mean, but so we're allowed to discuss things as long as we're not going to vote on it. So if we all vote that you get to pick out the logo, then we can communicate on that since we've already decided that you have the ultimate say on it.
I make a motion that Beth is allowed to create a logo,
Mhm.
pick it,
Design
Run
it.
with it.
design
And
it,
run
and
with
run
it.
with it.
I second that motion.
all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone
Run.
opposed?
And run.
Nope.
Okay,
You're not allowed to be opposed to yourself.
well, she could,
We just
but
won't
because
allow it.
everybody voted for it, should be kind of tough.
Let her handle it.
I got you. Thanks. Yeah.
All right,
What's that? Sponsorships next?
sponsorships are next.
I don't know if you guys will
So-
like this or not, but I made some sponsorship ideas as soon as I find it. I don't know if we can do it or not, but sorry. I think we need to sell program ads and have a program. It'd be a fundraiser. And then you take a picture of their business card and you stick it in there. Here, one for you, one for Cal.
Kind of like what they do at the Crescent Cafe
Mhm.
in Sepulveda.
Yeah.
So-
They've got business cards pasted all over the tables.
Well, sort of, kind of, but make it pretty. You know.
So is that like on the signs, like we're gonna do and things like that?
Like,
or-
so I think we ought to have a program, like all of our sponsors are listed and then we have, like.
The
a
map
list-
can be in there,
Yeah, the map can be
yeah.
in there. If we get vendors, we can
our list of
put
vendors.
the vendor list in there, kind of make little program ads for them.
Okay, I think that sounds actually really good.
I don't know.
I think she's talking about
I'm thinking
selling
of
space.
Selling
space.
And the program will be free.
And I kind of thought like a business card, a 3x2 area, $25. How? And then I put available, as in how many would we really want to sell of those?
Mhm.
Because you got a quarter page and then a half page, and I left full page only if you bought one of these sponsorship deals down
Mhm.
here. But like $250, have your business name listed on the back of the t-shirt. And then you get social media recognition. And then if you do 500, you get a half a page, your business name on the back of the t-shirt and social media recognition.
Mhm.
And if we need to add to it, we totally can. $1,000, half page, business name listed on the back, social media, possibly a banner, sponsor announced during arena events. We could find a special parking area and give, however many of those we actually sold, just
Mhm.
stick them up close. They
Mhm.
they don't want to walk that far. But we could designate an area
Yeah.
for that. Give them 2 t-shirts, on the vendor form, ask them what size they want, give them 2 t-shirts.
Mhm.
I mean, it's just something.
Yeah, it's probably $10-12.
Well, if that, I think I
Well-
found t-shirts for $250 and they're,
okay.
what are they called? Gildans or
Mhm.
Bella Canvas. I mean,
Not tea.
not, that's awful. Stop.
Sorry. No,
But I have an SNS activewear account that we could use. So, 2,000, if we could find somebody for $2,000 or 4,000, just whatever. I feel like this money can help go to some awards and stuff during the ranch rodeos and the livestock premiums.
Mhm.
We can delegate it, we can see how much we get and we can,
help with the barrel races.
huh?
I mean, help with the barrel races too.
I mean,
You can maybe throw some added money in to help draw the.
because I would like to have
That's
it,
kind of what I was wondering.
if I had $1,000 added to the barrel race,
You're gonna draw a crowd.
I can draw them in.
Okay.
I can draw them in. Oh, and off of 100 girls, I kind of have it figured, which we can go into detail later. But, you know, possibly a couple grand.
Mm-hmm.
But a couple grand would pay
A band.
for a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys will be excited about that. But I don't know. I did go on Vistaprint and look. You know, if we ordered one versus two, you kind of get a discount. Now these are always subject to change,
Mhm.
Right.
but I don't know.
I got a question. Is this a 501c3 type board?
Actually, I'm not sure I don't know what.
Can they get a
Because
tax
my thing-
donation write-off?
We don't have any of that. It's a law. I don't think we have
Because-
anything like that.
If this can be, I mean, if this thing is like a tax exempt status,
And
To where our
That's it.
sponsors can write it off. You're gonna get all kinds
That's
of
it.
sponsors. Yeah.
that's how they do it at the livestock show, right? Where they donate for the kids. Is that right?
It is 501c3, and those kids go through that line there, and you know the premium sale, and so bids on them. Betsy won me at $500. All she's doing is writing a check for $500, and then she gets a receipt with the FEIN number on it.
right?
I
But
don't know.
my-
I'm gonna have to ask someone.
But my question was actually kind of coming from the standpoint of like the t-shirts and the banners. And
So-
that way, maybe we wouldn't have to be worrying about paying tax on, well, I guess it'd be kind of like a government entity.
You don't,
And so you don't
we
pay.
don't pay taxes on what we buy.
Okay,
But this is jumping ahead, but
I realize that. I'm sorry.
no, I think that Mary Beth buys your t-shirts.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure
she's on the list to get a hold of.
Yes, so that's why I think she does the t-shirts for you all for that event.
Yeah, so I hear that she
So
does
we
do that
can't
every
branch out
year.
and do our own t-shirts.
Well,
Well, you
we
might
just
be able to
Yeah.
give her a new logo.
Yeah.
She just do
Yeah.
it.
And it's gonna have to have Visit the Osage somewhere on
Mhm,
there
mhm.
too. That
Right.
logo too. So
right. She would be kind of
A sponsor.
just
So I'm not sure.
So is this the person who just did t-shirts the year before? Cause they didn't have any last year, right?
Yes, it was Mary Beth that did that. And so, but I don't think she was gonna do shirts for us last year, but she was gonna try to assist us with, or she was going to help pay for the advertising for the papers. I guess the bigger folder or the billboards, not
Okay.
billboards, but the sign.
Yeah.
They were gonna help with that, but we have to get them to her in a good timely manner.
Yeah, right.
So, not billboards, sorry, but the smaller, they not, what are those? What size are those? Like the
Poster
big
size, yeah.
or like the 9 size
Like
one?
a 4
She was
by
gonna
8.
help pay for those. We just have to get those to her in a good time frame.
so we need to build our logo with all of our stuff on there.
And our schedule, everything that we can go put out, like in all the restaurants and the stores and all that kind of stuff. And she'll help with that, or she wasn't last year.
Okay, so what about, so if we do get this money, we turn it into the treasurer's office and we keep track of how much, I don't know,
Yeah.
of how much we get, and then we can decipher as we keep going, like, hey guys, I've wrapped up $10,000 here, what are we gonna do with it?
Here's the thing. So once that money goes into these accounts, it stays in these accounts. It's not like
Right.
I don't think you can really transfer money to your private account. So if you want to be able to use that money, you may put it in that other account.
In the private account.
So you can add $1,000 to your barrel race if that's what you choose to do, because you can't get that cash to go to a barrel race from these accounts.
So whatever we raise needs to go in our personal account.
I would suggest.
I think that's correct, yes.
So do you guys like these ideas, or would you add anything to them? Or
In the past, she has had sponsorships, so yeah, that's a good thing. People have donated money to her.
Okay.
These two are the same. That's one thing I noticed. They have
Right.
the same things on them.
well, it's like they want to bump it up.
Oh, so just like the
Yeah.
option to just.
But I'll just mark through that, and then You know, because sometimes it's like, well, there's only 3 of those available. Do you want to be on the back of the t-shirt or not? Because I'm only selling 3 of those spots. Or 4 or whatever. So we can get rid of the 4th
Yeah.
type thing.
I think there might be rules we have to follow if we're gonna ask the tourism to help with that. And so we'll have to talk to Mary Beth when we get to that point. Ask her, because I think that there's rules with that and what they can do, what we can add to it. So, because
Okay.
just like with the shirts, when we got all those ones that we counted and stacked up, what, to my understanding is that first year we could have given them, or sold them for like $10, but there was a rule that since we kept on every year after that, you have to give them away. You can't make any money off of them. So there's certain rules that I think, I'm not aware of all of them, but I know that there are rules that we have to follow.
Okay.
So we'll just need to ask Mary Beth about that first.
Are these rules that Mary Beth makes, or are these rules that's
No.
in the free fair handbook?
I am not sure about that.
So nobody even knows the rules we're supposed to follow?
For
Like,
that,
it's
no,
not
because if we're
involved
working
anywhere?
but this is not just the free fair, this is also tourism. So this is a whole different thing than just us.
That's
So-
if we go to the after we see what she would help us
Oh, yeah.
do.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
if you could weigh it out and see what is
Which
more
is-
expensive, because she could help with the awards, with the buckles, or with like if you did saddle blankets or then she could do that too.
So you don't have to go through this person you guys are talking about?
No, we don't have to, but
No, you don't have to,
it's nice to have them assist us.
Okay.
with stuff.
Right.
I
I
just don't know
say
the
we make our own t-shirts. And that way we can kind of have free reign to sell or.
Do you have her phone number? It doesn't.
And that barrel race may be something totally different since it's
Right.
not like in the free fair, it's before the free fair. So she maybe could do something different for that event and something, I don't know. That's just an idea that you may approach her about.
That goes into a whole different board, a whole different group. How many people are on that board? Kelly, do you know? Oh, yeah,
For which board?
the tourism board.
Oh my god.
Harry Potter's on it.
Huh?
I love that. I love it.
Do you know him?
Uh.
I don't know.
Little lightning bolt in support.
Okay, so what?
Right on. I love it. All right.
So do we try?
So. With the sponsorships then.
I like the idea.
I like
I
the
like the idea of it a lot. Like, that's why I'm,
But it seems like we might need more information from
The
other-
What all they can do with us versus.
before we can fully
Okay.
figure out.
So-
right?
Yeah, so we'll say we've got to reach out to the tourism.
So
board to see what they
sponsorship-
can.
but if they don't, so if they do help with something else and we get these sponsors to do for these banners and these shirts, then the tourism shouldn't have a say so, right?
If you made it like a separate
Yeah,
from
Right.
the other. I mean, I guess.
Maybe.
How about this? We table sponsorship recruitment until the next meeting,
So
Till we gather more info.
and somebody's got to go talk with Mary Beth and see what she would like to do or what they've done in the past. And we can report back, and then we could decide if we want to, how we want to do that.
How we want to proceed.
I'll reach out to Mary Beth and ask her those questions.
Okay.
That's okay.
So we'll take.
Tell her I'm here now. I like Mary Beth. Okay, so
Okay.
tabled.
So
Beth makes a
we're gonna
motion to
make a,
table.
we're motioning to table, sponsorship recruitment.
Beth,
I'll second.
upon, let's see, Shauna, reach out to Mary Beth and let's see. What do they do?
so Mary Beth, is she in Pahuska or, okay.
Yeah. bylaws.
Do you want me to mention the barrel as
Yeah.
either separate or
Yeah.
together, just to see how she feels about it?
Yeah, tell her Beth Mayfield, don't go official.
All right. Item G, bylaws.
Yeah, we gotta have something. So.
Somebody has something?
No, yeah, I do, but I don't.
Okay.
We don't have any bylaws. I talked to Christina. Christina cannot find nothing. Nada. I've talked to a bunch of past people that's been on the board. They don't have them. These are the books that they would hand out each year for the free fair that I recruited off of Facebook, and that emails, if you guys want one.
How'd you recruit it off?
I stole it. Oh, I'm sorry, Steve.
It's okay, I've got one.
That's right. I don't know if you guys want this, but we're gonna have to go through this here in a few. It's basically the same thing, but all it has in, it does have some rules. But there's nothing in these, yeah, there's two of them. There's nothing in these books that have any type of bylaws or anything. You got one?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get this other one?
It's like the.
Just in case, I found that one on there as well. I know, there's a lot. Sorry. I don't know how to make bylaws, guys.
I have a copy from a different county.
But I feel like some of this free fair manual stuff needs to be in there. And then I feel like the bylaws should probably be in there, but then we need to add our free fair book.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know about bylaws, guys.
Like the Osage County.
Oh, I'm backing up.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I am.
We've already moved forward.
I know. Scott County Fair, they have this thing on there,
Oh.
on their website. And it's like you go in there and you choose, you write your website, your address, all that on there. And then you pick how much you want to donate. And they have all these like little, so I kind of copied off of them a little bit. But like you can pick the event you kind of want to sponsor. And, like here's Grand Champion, 12 daily parking passes, 8 grandstand, 4 banner displays, and all this good stuff they got $2,000. But I mean, that's kind of where I came off of it. So it wasn't like if that makes
Just pulling
sense.
things out of there.
Yeah. And like this one's called Friend of the Fair, 2 parking passes, 2 passes for carousel or Ferris wheel banner.
It's too bad we don't have a website.
But I mean,
That'd
it's
be
just a thought. Sorry. Okay.
Why couldn't we build a website?
We could.
It's gonna be money and people keeping it up to date.
Right.
And like, yeah, that's how that's their website. You go in there and you click on it and there's 26 fair book coming soon. It's all coming soon, but you just click on it. It's a link. But I don't know. I thought that was neat.
That
Sorry.
is neat.
Something we can do with the sponsorship stuff at the next meeting.
Okay.
I'll do some of that on our website we have now.
I did print off Washington counties. But they don't really they have general rules and regulations in theirs.
They can basically be bylaws. Somewhat.
So, I mean, but that's why I was saying
I
it's
was
like
gonna say, I
all
don't
this.
think that's much different from what's just handed to us though. Because we've got general livestock rules on page 8.
Right.
Well, we can incorporate some of that stuff
Yeah, we
and then,
could.
but add some of the things that we were wanting, like if you don't show up to so many meetings or something,
Mhm.
we could add that to ourselves. And I do have in other counties, bylaws, but I am not finding it here right now.
Okay.
And so right now,
No,
what we
that's
have
fine.
on the website though, is like, there's a vendor application, so we can create it and stick it on here, and this was last year's. So, Then there's, of course, the,
Oh, I'm glad you pulled
Manual.
this up.
so if I can. Let's go into.
They're in our packets too.
Are they? Okay. Thanks, Beth. Get more crap. Good thing it needs to be updated.
Is it possible we just need to rename the link and use the same?
But I don't know where the original link is. So I think I might have pulled it off Facebook before, actually.
So I know that was in the
Yeah. And it doesn't.
in everything we cleaned up. We saw copies of those.
It is. There it is. 17 pages down.
In the packet.
Yeah. And
Which packet?
the big one. Vendor entry form. Then there's vendor applications, vendor entry form.
Okay.
But somehow or another we'll need to put the bylaws in there. But so is that a meeting upon itself? Like,
If you're gonna discuss bylaws, then that is a meeting in itself. I mean, but you can add it to this and just discuss it and add it. I mean, you can do that.
but so how do we go about somebody typing up a set of bylaws? And then us voting on it. Do we need bylaws or do we just need general rules?
I think they're gonna end up being the same thing. It's, it's just what you're gonna call it, but it's gonna be bylaws, general rules. Bylaws are gonna sound better since we're an official board with the state, not the county, I would say.
So
So do we want to go ahead and maybe schedule a separate meeting for bylaws on its own?
who's gonna start them?
Let me get that copy.
Well-
I can actually, it's on my phone. So don't vote on anything. Talk
Okay.
amongst yourselves. We have a forum.
All
I feel
right.
like we kind of need to talk about the things that we want to have in them so that then we can start, because there are some things that, I mean, we probably would just in general, most places are going to have some things, but if there's anything specific that we
Mhm.
were wanting to have,
Right.
Like amendments to it or something, yeah.
Right.
so I feel like we would almost have to have a meeting to figure out what we want before we can even really get it
Mhm.
typed up.
I think we've kind of covered vendors already, so I don't know that we necessarily need to.
Hang on. Cause on that, we need to make a new form. And
Vendors.
yeah,
Mhm.
and
Why?
cause it's ghetto. What we have. It's old and outdated. Personally. Because Karen Miller and Dee Chambers' names are all over them.
Yeah, that we have to. Overall, I don't think it's really something that needs a massive rehaul, though. Is it?
Climate controlled building, we don't have a climate controlled
We're not
building.
gonna have the limits.
Mm-mm.
And you're gonna have to figure out how many vendors you can allow, if you're gonna have to split that building up.
Right.
And emergency management, and sheriff's office, and everybody gets
Diana.
things.
I got a plan for that. But that's, I mean, these are the do's and the don'ts. However, number of spaces requested and tables, and there's not really much electricity, is there?
It says on here that it's limited. I read it somewhere.
Yeah, it says, do you need
Yeah.
electricity? Let's offer first come, first serve.
And like setup is
First served
Thursday,
basis as
September
available.
14th. Well, that would need to be changed to Wednesday. I mean, they can come in on Wednesday or Thursday morning. I would think they can. But, and, also it depends on what we decide about the carnival too,
Right,
for vendors for.
right.
So that's where we kind of,
We're gonna allow food, right?
Not if the carnival's there because don't they have the contract or something?
They didn't really.
He's got the contract on like corn dogs, funnel cakes and the like.
but he
There
doesn't
was-
have a contract with us.
Yeah.
He wants the contract for.
Because last year there was only one person that was like one food truck out there. I mean, and they ran out of food. Like,
Mhm.
So I got another thing for that, and that goes down by the petting zoo. I want to wait till she gets back in here because I do have a lady, the wagon wheel lady, Kirchner,
Yeah.
Dean Kirchner's mama, I think.
okay, so last year I remember them talking about a chuck wagon type person.
Yep.
Was usually came every year and did food, like, and people were excited about it, but I think there was a death or something,
There
so they
was.
weren't able to make it last
They,
year.
Right.
they coincide with the petting zoo, and I still got to reach out to her because I didn't get a quote to her. But that's where it comes up with the vendors. Like, if he gets it, is he going to let her come in here? Because I don't think
She got, so from what I remember, the meeting last year, the chuck wagon people always came in with food. Like they were,
It was a given.
yes,
Mhm.
like even with the carnival guys' food.
He's the only one that can sell corn dogs and funnel cakes.
Right.
So you can have any other vendor, but they cannot sell corn dogs, funnel cakes, whatever he sells. Unless you take that out of your contract this year with him.
Which you could,
Because here's the deal, he didn't open while he was running his rackets,
So take the food away from him.
if you can.
but it's still, you're still
I don't like the guy
paying for,
anyways.
Yeah.
you're still, you know what I mean? You're still paying for it. It's some food's better than no food.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
I
but
can
maybe we
get-
take it out of the contract, like she said, that there can be other vendors that sell that stuff.
Mhm.
Because the lemonade thing, you can get some good lemonade people in there.
Oh, yeah.
Here's one that hit us up. I just need a vendor form for them to fill out so we can approve them or not.
Yeah.
Hortons. Oh, they're out of
But you
Enid.
also have the Boy Scouts, that's all they do too.
Oh, the Boy Scouts. That's good.
They do that in the little kitchen area, and they do
don't got a
pretty good.
kitchen.
What? I
They
thought we
don't
got
have
the
the
kitchen. I thought we get the
Yes,
kitchen.
you do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jamie? Okay.
We get the kitchen. We just don't get that room.
Office. In the women's building?
Yes.
You don't gotta let nobody in there. And Jack with all that stuff.
It's no, so it's there's a door
separated. We have it
closed.
closed
You can
off.
lock it?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
door that you can
But
lock that
the
you don't
thing
have to go
about
in.
it is, that's way down the list, we're jumping ahead. There's no bathrooms, so you would have to have a porta potty.
Oh, I got that covered too.
Yeah.
Okay, today.
But he needs to know if you're gonna allow him to cook in there, or if he's gonna skip this year.
Who?
The,
They do good and they get good food. I got
That's fine.
I went back so many times
Friday, when
buying
I
food.
said when Sky Tooth went up there, I was up there with them, and
I wouldn't take anything away from the Boy Scouts.
none of the food vendors were open when the kids were there, so they did, all of them pretty much did the food thing.
Perfect, okay. So do they fill out a form and send it in then? Or is it just a given?
We could send them a form though for them to fill out, but then, tell them, hey, no, we want you here, please keep
Yes.
doing this. We're just trying to make a paper
We're
trail.
just, making a paper trail. Yeah.
When
I don't
new
think
people come.
Right.
That is the other thing, like
And I think that's.
nonprofit organizations don't pay them.
What now?
Nonprofit organizations, like group, they told me that they didn't pay them, the group home.
Yeah, they got to come.
And set up
remember
an
that too.
informational booth.
I remember that they didn't have to pay. So like nonprofits, I think is what they said in the meeting, like last year, like a lot of them didn't have to pay the vendor fees or something, the booth spots, something like that.
Yeah, because Trish hit me up, I'm not gonna lie, she was like, that's our favorite thing to go to.
But you could give them a smaller spot.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It could be like, instead of the whole 10, I think, what is it, 10 by 10, they could go,
They'll need the whole spot.
okay.
It's a group home.
Okay.
They'll bring a lot of people.
Okay.
They have 41 people in their homes. So, not that all of them will come, but most of them will.
Right, so going back to the bylaws, real quick, the copy of the bylaws that
Hate it.
Shauna just provided, it does state in Article 2 that it is a 501c3.
And that is for us.
No, this is,
Adair.
this is
Adair.
Adair. This is Adair. So
We would have to
that
do
would,
two.
I don't know. I mean, we also thought that maybe county clerk might have had a copy of the bylaws and that ended up not happening,
It
so.
does say that there was a creation of bylaws, but it was like 1950. It's a couple years ago. So,
Okay.
Would your mom know?
I mean, probably.
would who know?
I
Christina?
mean, yeah. If there were bylaws.
No,
learned. Yeah, there's.
5013C.
Oh, I don't know. Who knows that?
Christina probably.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
So,
Probably would
Anyway.
know that.
okay, yeah, this is a good,
Sorry, it's my daughter.
oh, okay. You need to get it.
It's okay.
So this
I
is,
just I'm
grounding
gonna
or
be
something.
there. This is gonna be the.
But I end up just kind of
Messaging me.
copy this.
Yeah, so that's the page, right? Yeah.
Yeah, right here it says 501c3.
Yeah.
So
I make a motion for Steve to come up with some bylaws.
I second that motion.
Okay, perfect.
All in favor?
Aye.
Those against?
Motion is for
Okay.
Steve. Come up with some bylaws and present at next meeting.
Mhm.
Yes.
And present at next meeting. If you need help, just holler.
Okay.
And her. Who's second? Betsy. All in, yes. Okay. Opening.
Opening a livestock show to other counties, cities, or certain school districts.
Okay, so
At some point in time, I'm
Emerson's starting to.
not really sure where
have to
we
go.
need to maybe table some of this, because this is a lot.
I'm gonna,
My sister gonna text you. My son is starting to. She's like, when are you gonna be here?
Okay. Sure.
we can table that. Make a motion to table the livestock show to other counties.
Well, she had
Or-
something. Did
Yeah,
you
she was
find
gonna
out
pop up something.
which part, sorry?
The
Livestock.
livestock, open it up to other counties.
Okay, so yes, I didn't get to speak to, Charlie. I did talk to, Commissioner Tower and Commissioner Hudson. They're okay with opening it up for not necessarily other counties, but opening it up for the residents, the children in the county. So if they go to school here in Skytooth, their school is actually considered Tulsa County, but we're gonna open it up if they're actually a resident here. So if
Okay.
the child has an Osage County address, then they can participate. So even if their school's not, so that would be opening up to their 4-H and stuff, right? Is how
Would
they
they-
live in the county. yeah.
Because we have a bunch of Osage County kids that go to Sand Springs too. And I'll tell you, they got a nice 4-H. Like,
Same thing with Tonka. And there's a bunch of kids, yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
So,
And then you've got Woodland and they cross over into Pawnee. But those Pawnee kids that are across the line that go to school at Woodland that's in Osage County,
They should be able to come.
they should be able to come too.
so,
Okay.
at least speaking to two of the commissioners, they're okay with it, but we do need to come up with a plan and a letter and take it for them to vote on it or acknowledge. So if everybody's okay with it, we need to have someone write something up so we can send it to the board.
I'll do that.
I make a motion to do it.
A second.
Steve's doing it or you?
Steve.
Motion for Steve. Come up with a letter to county commissioners.
Okay.
Vendor. I don't know what the.
Yeah, the vendors, because we got limited space, we're gonna have to figure out who we can.
I think we can get. This is a thought,
I'm
cause it's.
not even sure how we would even place it all.
Even if you made the
Because-
spot a little smaller.
So,
Like how much smaller?
Well, I think they're what, 10 foot, maybe 10,
8 by
Maybe
8.
if we went,
7.
You like the crafty stuff, like, you know, the little, is it, I mean, did you, any of you guys go last year? Like go walk around and like, you know how
I didn't
it's,
walk around.
so some of the spots had like super little stuff, you know, and they had this giant space, but they didn't need that big of a space. To where some of the other vendors, you know, I mean, they were nook and cranny every bit of their spot.
So what do we say? Maybe like
Size
6 foot?
accordingly.
I'd say at least an 8x8. Some of them are going to need 10x10. So
So on vendors, you can go outside too. If it's a pretty
Well,
weekend,
Yeah, I'm almost thinking most of the vendors are gonna have to be outside.
and if it gets nasty though,
Spot,
huh?
like at night. How would you?
Yeah.
Inside, we lock it down and it's protected from people and everything.
What do they do at the cavalcade?
They lock it down and walk off and leave it.
Yeah. Well, they.
I think
camp right
some of
there.
them, yeah.
So whoever's doing it is camped right there. And they do have, you know, the sides on their tents that come down.
I mean, the cavalcade wings it, so.
I mean, I don't know. We gotta put I mean, people are blowing up our Facebook page about vendors.
They are.
So could we put on there what vendors are willing to be outside?
Willing to be
Like-
outside, or do we decide if they could be over in the other building?
That's the other thing is,
And they'll be able to be locked up, even though that's the place where we can get more like dusty and stuff. So there'll be certain vendors that want to be over there and on.
And will they get much activity over there? What else going on over there?
That was part of it because
Yeah.
most of it's gonna
it
depend.
depends on where we put the horse show and the
All
family
horse-
feed and the petting zoo and the livestock show. And if we could have a ranch horse competition or something of that nature, and then a women's ranch rodeo and a men's ranch rodeo. If it rains and monsoon, everybody likes for the ranch rodeos to be in the mud as long as it's not lightning. And so you can have the other stuff inside, but then, I mean, it's just one of those things like,
Sticky wicket.
I mean, we can put vendors behind the bleachers. I don't, along the bathroom rows there, but like you say, if somebody wants to lock it up, I guess it's,
Yeah, I'm having a hard time visualizing just because I don't know the layout of everything.
so
So,
this is the ag building.
right. So we.
So we could-
Some in the ag building. and then
Yeah, what about like where
some
the
in
Hawkins booth and stuff goes? Just fill that
So
all
we
in.
could take this parking lot right outside
The
the ag
Hawkins booth for
building
the cavalcade stuff that they have in
and zone
between
it off,
the horse
and
barn
that
and
could
the
be outside.
buildings.
They'd have to go through there to get to look at the exhibits, and then they could go out the side there to the corner or whatever we have over there. But I mean, we could make that whole parking lot vendors, but then again, if it rains,
But where are you gonna have everybody park? I mean,
they can go down here, go across the road.
So have we found out if we can put exhibits in the OSU building? Is that a no-go? Is that not allowed?
that was gonna be my question.
I don't
Like
think.
the
we could
OSU
put
building?
Exhibits in there, you know, where we used to have
I
like
don't see why
meetings?
we're not gonna be able to do that, but I will.
I'm out on
That's
it, yeah.
Just for exhibits, right? Cause they're not
And
even
we're
there all
only asking
weekend.
for this year, right?
Just because the building and the remodel,
Right.
can we use?
I mean, otherwise I don't think we'd even bother asking.
It's also spread out this year.
And that's gonna be a challenge because, I mean, that's a lot of walking
Mm-hmm.
It is.
to see everything.
But if the exhibits could be there and then the vendors still have their whole area, plus if some are willing to go outside, like, you know, Lemonade people look like they'd be willing to be outside. They look like they have a cart.
That's gonna take out more volunteers as well to protect the stuff because if people are coming in and out. The OSU building, they'll have to make sure that people are there and the OSU building closes at 5. So if we're open up for exhibits, then, you know, I'm just saying there's gonna be more people. So that would still be great, but we're gonna have to really work on having our volunteer list,
Mm-hmm.
you know, improved and
Yeah. Okay.
And how much are we, I guess keep the charges the same. So do we,
I actually haven't thought.
okay, go.
I was thinking maybe just up at another 5.
It's 30 plus 5.
I don't know. I know,
I
I
wouldn't
know a
up
lot
it.
of people are saying, I hope they don't raise it.
I wouldn't up it if we make their spots smaller.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so not this year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. Forget it.
Additional tables, so does that mean they get a table? But I mean, they had a due date of August 15th on here.
Yeah, so everybody's gotta be paid up by a month prior to the fair.
And there were times they were saying last year that they didn't get a check like until they were there. So it's making sure that, yeah. So they're coming in and writing a check.
I'll go pick them up. So, what do we say about vendors? What do you say, Kelly?
I think you're gonna have to have them in the building.
So we're just gonna have to make rows.
Even if you have to make, like I said, smaller and make the aisles smaller
Mm-hmm.
and maybe have another. It depends on how you're gonna set up your exhibits in
Yeah.
there.
We don't have no shelves or anything.
That's
We're not
why
gonna
I
have
was
those
thinking
glass cases. We're not gonna have any of that this year.
the exhibits are gonna take up a lot of space. So that's
I mean,
why.
if you only put them down that one wall, if you could, like, cram them in, you know,
Right.
down that one wall.
Some of them are like,
And
Antique.
yeah, and like,
Yeah.
like dining room layouts, so it's like a whole table.
Yeah.
And that group said they're gonna do it again this year with the fancy, with nice table setup designs and so.
I know it's gonna stink this year. You know, or if you do events or, you know, make them go down to the indoor. I mean, it's just for this year,
Make the vendors go down there?
which they're gonna have to man their booth, but it would be locked up at night.
It's no different than them coming in for the Ben Johnson or something.
Right, right.
So we just make that known. They're the ones filling out the applications, right? To want to be there. So we just make that known that this is how it's going to be this year because things going on in the county.
But if you could make something at the indoor, maybe put the petting zoo down towards the indoor where people do have to
Draw them down there, yeah.
Go, like,
Yeah,
try to set some stuff up halfway, like, to make them go down there.
Where could
So
we put that, right behind the building? Cause I just know the parking lot. I've never actually been behind it. What's behind the other side?
The racetrack and then
What's, okay.
the racetrack and then all of like the campground stuff. There's mega parking out there.
So there's room.
Yeah, there's plenty of parking. They might just have to go on the other side of the track and
all
walk across the track.
this is all parking.
But they can open the track up, take some, panels out or whatever and open it up to where there's access.
They can park all-
Are you gonna have your ranch radio and the indoor outdoor? You like the outdoor, right?
Well, if it's not muddy, we can go on the outdoor.
But if you put them in the indoor, then you could tell these vendors, you can be there Thursday,
can-
Friday at the indoor, but there won't be anybody in there until like, 3 to
Mhm.
9 or whatever.
Okay, so we need to say, make a motion for nonprofit organizations, no fee, right?
Mhm.
As in like,
So we should probably have a limit, so there's not taking all the.
So that'd be lots of
consider-
effort, yeah.
I don't know, maybe you need to table it and look at it and see what you all can, like, come to the fairgrounds and look and.
Yes.
look in the
I think that's a
activities
good idea.
See what
honestly.
you can,
That's gonna cut us down a month of drawing them in though.
drawing in vendors,
Mhm.
they're all getting,
Cause they're liable to be booked up somewhere else.
I'll know by tomorrow whether I can go up there next week and look if you
Mhm.
guys are available. I don't know if I have to work in Broken Arrow until tomorrow. So
We're talking about just taking pictures.
just go up there and we all
just
like,
kind of walk it.
yeah, so then we can actually get a
And
feel
get
for
ideas
how
to-
size.
yeah.
Yeah.
what do you think, Shauna?
Being over there.
just putting everything on the indoor, right?
Actually,
All the horse and equine and other than like the livestock show would go in the indoor and then we could have all the vendors set up.
No, there's somebody who's just, no,
You're the director.
I'm sitting here, I'm
Wait, can she be on the board?
No,
she can't now. She could have,
Oh.
but no.
This is a free job though.
Yeah, don't do that.
okay.
I do think it would be good for us to look at it, but my concern is I think we're just in a bad spot this year. The courthouse is closed, the women's building is closed, we can try to use the OS. Everybody's gonna be spread out, no matter what we end up doing. I don't think putting all of our exhibits in the ag building is a good idea because there's so much breakable stuff
Mhm.
and I just don't think that's a good idea. So, even if we take the exhibits and put it down there at the other building, I don't think that's gonna be good because if you see it, they're not just, the people brought in these pristine white things, that they made for, I don't think that's viable, really. So, if we can use the OSU building, that's great, but we are gonna be spreading out from this section, this building to this building. And when you do all of it, that's good. That's a lot of walking for these families. And then a lot of the times they don't know, when I went to the fair for multiple years, I didn't even know we had the animals out there. There was no, so unless we're gonna be really good at explaining people where they can go and
I
do
think there should be
things.
signs.
A big
up.
map, yeah,
Yes.
the big map,
Yeah.
the program, a map of the program.
So making sure that people understand where they can go or even that they can drive down there, that's gonna be, as long as we can do that, then I think that's a great thing. But it's just,
Or if you just say we're only doing exhibits in the ag and all vendors will be down here. Or if you have your own tent, you could be outside,
Yeah.
but,
Mhm.
I mean.
and you're responsible for your own.
Can we run a hayride?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So in front, I think
You
that'd be
know,
great.
the petting zoo and maybe I don't know, think of something else to put,
Do a
like,
hayride.
Like a hay trolley thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
like a little hay trolley, cause I've been looking at Carney stuff. They have those little trains and stuff that you can rent that have little.
Okay, so my
They're kind
question
of
is real
expensive,
quick,
but then again,
insurance wise, someone gets hurt. So we'll say, down in Marietta, Oklahoma, they had a bunch of little kids killed on one of those little tractor things. So
Really?
that's my,
that's
look it up. Yeah. So I would just say, I don't know, it ain't me gonna be getting sued,
Yeah.
but I don't know if the county will.
Yeah.
That's my question. I think it's fun. It's a fun thing, but there is those sue happy people.
I was thinking it would be like a horse-drawn thing, not a motorized.
It's a county free fair. It's a county free fair and the county's insured, so
Okay, because that's
it shouldn't be an issue.
the only, I didn't know, so I'm just saying.
I mean, like you bring a private rodeo or something in there and they have to have their own insurance,
Okay,
but on the county fairgrounds under the county's name, the county should be covered.
But I agree, I don't know about those little bitty things individually, so it would actually need to be probably on someone. But that's gonna go back to make sure we have good volunteers that are also sitting back there, make sure everybody's sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that might be a good thing to volunteer. I mean, someone might enjoy that.
but busing them back and forth would be a fun thing.
Yes, it would. And
That
so
would be.
it's just not on the little cart necessarily like that you're talking about, actually do something with like the hayride. I think that'd be great. I think the kids would
So
love
do
that.
you know, like, when they bring the rides in, do they have their own insurance?
Oh, they would have to be all,
Guaranteed they
all
probably don't.
carnival people.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they probably don't,
I'm not sure.
because
Don't know, we'll have to ask.
their 36,000 probably will not cover that county insurance.
Okay. Well, if they're charging that every time they go
How much
somewhere,
is-
I think they'd have to have it.
They don't go
They don't
anywhere,
go
but
anywhere
they
else.
want it in here.
Hmm.
Trust me. Anyways, do we table vendors or
I say we
I'd
just,
say we
put them in the?
table vendors. Make a motion to table vendors.
Second.
All in favor?
Motion
Aye.
With but we gotta do something at the May meeting with them.
Yes, we did.
yes,
Chair table.
till May.
Yeah.
Has to be
So-
attended.
And I would
When are
almost
we
like
all-
to go ahead and see if we can just schedule for some of us to go
I was
out
gonna say, yeah, when can we go up there and then maybe we,
before next meeting.
Mhm.
So I don't know what, I would think maybe this weekend might be a little too soon for everybody. I don't know. Maybe a week from Saturday, this upcoming Saturday. So that would be, what, the 9th?
I think that's Mother's Day.
Oh, shit, I can't do it that day.
Just saying, there's gonna be a barrel race there.
So,
Oh, that's Cammie's birthday. I can't do it that day.
That's out. I can go,
I was gonna say,
you
I
want
could go
everybody
this weekend.
together at the same time?
I know I could go this Saturday. Like I could go on a Saturday because my kid's gonna be in
We can't
Branson,
vote
so.
on anything. I mean, yeah, so we just can't have the discussion.
But we can go up there and look,
There
right?
you go.
Okay, so on the thing,
Talk about it.
yeah,
so on the thing I saw where like the bylaws you got from the other county, it said
Yeah.
that you can do special, calls for special meetings,
Yes,
special council meetings.
Mhm.
So can we not just call one for,
we can.
That's all
Yeah,
we are.
We just have to do, that's
Okay.
all this is.
We're
tonight,
special,
because
so
we
okay,
didn't put them in the- As long as we do it in the right amount of time and have their thing
okay.
posted, yeah. You need to go, I'm sorry.
sorry.
Yeah, do you need to go ahead and go? I can-
No, I hate to leave early. Just Emerson's Petersburg.
Go get Emerson, bring him up here.
Oh Lord. I don't know that anybody wants that.
So what are, do we need to make sure that we get through tonight?
Carnival rides, I need petting zoo. We gotta do the handbook updates, which I've got them pretty well mapped out. I can highlight and show you guys. And we gotta do the bands.
yeah,
I have to let them know.
we gotta get them booked.
Okay, so do we want to skip the carnival rides real quick then?
Okay, so we're gonna table J, is that what you're saying?
Mhm.
Table J.
Oh, and the tent, we gotta have tents.
The tent rental, so that's item Y on the second page.
Oh, and the porta potties.
Which one's the porta potties?
Somewhere on there. A blood drive, I'll get a hold of some. Do we want to have somebody in a blood drive? Get like, call into, what's it called? The Red Cross wants to come or anything like that? No?
I wouldn't think so. That's
Okay.
not something I would necessarily equate with a fair.
Well, sometimes there
Come to
are.
the free fair, but you gotta give blood.
So, but sometimes there is. So that was just
You
on there.
might think you're coming,
Yeah.
not having a face, but we're getting a drop out of you.
X out of that.
Okay, so or blood drive's a no-go.
What about do we want to go carnival rides?
Yeah, I think we should go ahead and talk about that one.
Did we have any other resources?
Did you get a hold of that guy?
Steve did.
Frankie Sanchez, yes, I
Was
did.
the dates available? Were you?
He said he had been talking to Anthony. And
Lately?
when I talked to this guy yesterday, yeah. So, yeah, that's where he was talking about the corn dogs, funnel cakes, and lemonade in the contract that he's got. And apparently he said Anthony had a copy of the contract.
But that was last year's contract,
That's
right? You get a new one
Last
each
year's
year.
contract, but you would like to probably go ahead and get that to him soon. So, and he was also mentioning that the schedule last year was a little off. There were times where it was real gangbusters, but then there were also times when it was really dead. And so he's trying to make sure that he's got his schedule covered appropriately for the people running his rides. So,
Well, we don't have any control over who comes and who doesn't.
So is there
that's
another,
Alpha Amusement.
is there another one
So-
we can contact to try to go through with?
We'll have to put feelers out.
I have searched high and low today.
They're not, there aren't. very-
There's nothing. They're all North American Midway Entertainment, the Fun Company, California, Bluegrass Rides. They were Danville. They just hang up. Party on Air. Never heard from her. Big Round Wheel. They have nothing in September. There's a guy over at Anita. He's got like a mechanical bull and things like that, but he sells, I think it's like $8 a ride. I don't know if I have a call in to him. He hasn't called me back.
That's just mechanical bull, though, right?
Like yeah, he's got a little like mechanical bull and a horse, and it's Lonnie Kelly
Mm-hmm.
from Bonita.
Yeah,
Um,
I think he's got a bull, a horse.
there's a few other things that he has, but they're just small little. So I don't know what you guys want to do about that, but
So
There was a Carney place in Bristow, but I don't know. It's been a long time ago.
did he say how much? Obviously, I guess it's on the appropriation.
No,
ledger.
it could be on the contract.
And he gets, what does he get? Lemonade?
Yeah, lemonade, corn dogs,
and
and
cakes.
funnel cakes.
but I say we take the lemonade away.
Mhm.
You get another one, vendor out, but you can get the Boy Scout boys. They do like burgers, and I mean, they do pretty good food, honestly, and it's very affordable.
Okay.
I just feel like we're going to have one of them squirrel nut roll cages go flying over across the road into Skyline Drive, and we're going to be on the news like Tulsa County was with the demolition derby.
Well, hey, I got on a ride last year, and I only threw up, but it was on my own fault.
I'm just saying. That's how, but
Where are you drinking?
This year, and then start,
No alcohol.
Oh, okay.
like in October and
For next
plan
year.
for the next year, because
Yeah.
these people book up a year in advance.
The chamber said they're always like a year plus in advance.
So the one that Skytube uses for their little, what do they call it? Pioneer Day. Are they like out of the Free Fairs price range, or are they already booked up a year in advance?
I don't know who that
So they do theirs different. They are booked up in advance like that, but they do theirs different. They charge though. So they don't, Chamber doesn't pay them any money. They just bring set up and they make money off of everything. But so that's, I'm not sure what, I'm curious what they make, but yeah, that's a different setup.
So,
Well, could we do a setup like that?
Not with them. I can't, there's nobody out. I mean, like
they're
Illinois,
really-
Iowa,
Where
California.
does Claremore get? They have a good one.
That'd be Rogers County, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you know anybody from Rogers County?
I know people in Rogers County, so I can reach out. So yeah.
I guess we would just need to see the real contract from Anthony first before we say absolutely yes or no at the next meeting.
I would agree with that, yes.
So make a motion to table carnival rides must be voted on in May.
Yes. I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
During COVID.
I'm sorry.
All in favor for tabling carnival rides?
Aye.
Aye.
It's unanimous.
We're gonna tell her about it. She's
All right.
gonna have you on.
Petting zoo,
Oh, okay.
where's that
Nope,
hand in
nope,
hand with carnival?
nope, nope, nope,
I
nope.
think that's why you.
So I did, I actually, when I got that preparation.
Yeah, that was the Peachy lady in Colorado, Peachy Farms.
Yeah, but she's not really in Colorado. They're, I don't know where, but okay. First of all, I had to do some coaxing to get her to even acknowledge Osage County. They had a bad experience last year. So
Oh, okay.
that being said, the monsoon came and it's $3,000 for a 30 by 30, and she has all the animals that she's going to bring down. She was upset because she didn't have any volunteers like she was promised, and she said the bathrooms were bad, out of paper. It just went down the list. So I said, okay, what do you got to have to bring your own people? We'll look at a tent, get your tent, and you bring every animal you got. And she said $3,000. And then she sent a list of everything she had. So she goes hand in hand with the chuck wagon lady. She told me to reach out to her. There it is.
She was in a bad spot last year, I will say, the petting zoo lady, and it was straight sun on her animals the entire time. You could tell they were
and she
miserable.
lost like 2 or 3 tents from the monsoon. So she only asked for a tent, a minimum size of a 10 by 20, but I got quotes for a 20 by 20, give her a little bit more room. But she said this typically exceeds $6,000. We're happy to offer the discounted rate of $1,000 for us. I told him, come on.
So the entirety of the fair, when will she be here? Is that going to be set up?
She will be here
and then
Wednesday.
I thought it was Thursday.
There's a map.
I think
So
Or
we
set
would
up.
be set up and open starting Thursday morning and remain open through Saturday evening.
So
she'll probably get there Wednesday.
yes,
Okay.
and she's paying for her own hotel rooms, and she's bringing her own people. I had to unlock a water faucet for the animals, and just get her a tent.
Maybe go for them.
I make a motion that we bring the Peachy Farms to Osage County.
Just be peachy.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
At $3,000 and a tent.
A 20 by 20 tent, right? That's
She
what
says a minimum of a 10
She says
by
a
20.
minimum 10 foot, but you.
But I
you
have a,
added 20 by.
I did, because that's what they gave me a quote on.
Okay.
So,
Which I think would be a good size because her animals really were, I mean, they were roasting last year and they were carrying buckets from pretty far away. Like,
That's what she
they didn't
said.
have any help.
That's because the trees were damaged? Is that what happened?
Her tents were damaged
Oh, that
from
was it.
the water, and so she lost all of that. Anyways.
All right. Item M, barrel racing.
Just table that. I got that covered. Unless you guys want to know what it's like. If we can get $1,000 added to it, that would be great. Real fast, just so you know. I'll still table it. But I'm kind of thinking that we can make around $2,000 in a few hours. If you guys want to run the concession stand, Tyler and I will run the barrel race. Started at noon and then go to 2 with exhibitions, which are practice runs. Every one of those that you sell is $5 a piece. You have 100 spots in there, that's $500. If you can get them all sold. They sign up online. They pay when they get there, so we'd obviously have to have cash. Pay when they get there, sign up online. Oh, the SGP thing that you use to sign up online to keep stuff, it's a
$1 a run, I think.
thank you. I'll have to pay in $1 a horse because it helps me keep everything right. So if you have 100 barrel racers, you got to pay $100. You get exhibitions and the age groups, peewees, and I think maybe youth are free. But we wouldn't have to worry about that. It's in there.
Seriously.
She's got. You're good.
Really?
And
you are
then if
Yeah.
we have 100 open entries holding out only
Don't go back.
20%.
Not at all.
No, you're fine.
I'm probably getting annoying because they keep like,
No, take that baby home. Get him in bed.
So I don't have that in there, but I'm looking at possibly $2,200 profit.
Thank you for coming.
oh, sorry.
Okay.
No,
guys.
don't apologize.
I'll get
No,
on
no,
and
you're
make
good.
I'll get on and make comments.
Yeah.
I'll
You all
give my opinions.
Bye. Bye, Kristen. Betsy, maybe take this and clip it. Thank you.
I would like, so can I ask for $1,000 to add to that? Out of the,
Come out of that one account that.
That have to come out of that one again.
I mean, it'd be kind of taken, but you're putting back in.
Last sorry about that.
So I'm sorry, I was
It'll be
thinking
Robin Hood.
about that whole thing. So what did I miss?
Can I ask for $1,000 to be added money for the barrel race so I can draw more people in on that Sunday?
But that 1,000 will make, that 1,000 will
But
make
then
money.
we're looking at, possibly,
If we're
possibly
talking,
$2,200. I don't know, that's just a rough estimate. And that's if I get
I
100,
think
if we
we
get
can, since
100.
we're tying it to the free fair, I think we can, but let me confirm. Yeah, I'll call Oklahoma County actually and talk to them.
But you can do that.
We
You
can.
do whatever events.
We
that
can
make
do
money.
anything, so we can do, as long as we're saying that it's the free fair board, we
Oh,
can.
say
Because we're allowed to have
free fair.
anything throughout the year as the free, it's not just this. We're allowed to do anything throughout the year.
So can I title it like this?
Yes. You can.
Osage County Free Fair, and then
Barrel racing.
we can just put 1,000 added, bring them in?
Yep.
At a $40 entry fee and a $10 early draw spot, $10 office fee. So
And
There's
that is
county-
something that we need to get out now.
I reserved it on SGP
Okay.
and for a horse walk.
Okay.
So do I,
See how much money you've got in that account.
Yes, which we can do this week.
so
Well,
do I
next
need to make a
Next week.
motion for the barrel race to be 1,000 added? I mean,
I would word it, I would say, yeah, but I would word it different. Just, not that you have to word it, but, let's see, not, if it's necessary. Let me think for a second. How do I want to word it? My brain's not working.
I've made a motion for,
For, I'd say possibility for it to work is what I would say. I'd say possibility of it going up to $1,000.
Okay, so real quick question about that.
Uh-huh.
So this 1,000 you're asking for, put on the barrel race. And then you're thinking you'd make $2,200,
ish, couple
But-
hours.
but 1,000 of that 22.
So you could roughly make
So you'd
1,000.
be making 1,200
Plus all the concession if we have the
plus
concession.
concessions.
Which you can do on good on concession.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We just need volunteers.
Right. Okay.
Do the volunteers need food handlers permits?
Not in Osage County.
Not in Osage County. Possibly of 1,000 added towards the barrel race.
I'd say up to 1,000.
Up to 1,000 added towards barrel race prize money.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
It's unanimous.
Handbook updates. I'll just make a motion for Beth to go in there and update them.
I second that.
Unless you guys want to go through them, which I have them all listed.
Not tonight.
But with the handbook, we kind of need to pick and choose what goes in there and what don't, or which one we want to use. Would be the other question.
We can table it and have everybody look at it and come back next meeting
Yes.
with their ideas of what needs to be on or.
Okay.
Yeah.
Table it, you
Table.
revise it. We'll table, you revise, and then we'll final vote next month.
Beth, revise.
Actually, I was kind of thinking maybe that comment hand in hand with the bylaws.
Bylaws.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll just kind of loop that in with the bylaws.
You want to do bylaws and I'll do handbook for the animals and stuff?
Okay,
I
sure.
would like to add something for the kids to do this year to our book. Again, I would like them to be able to actually do something like electronic or do a reel or a short, taking care of their animals. Some kids like to make those kind of
Oh,
things.
okay.
So where they could make like a 60-second video.
As part of their entry?
yeah.
Okay.
I think it'd be fun.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
It's a Facebook thing or Instagram thing where kids can show something special about their animals. Where you see Facebook or YouTube reels or something like that, even if it's taking care of their animals, or this is how you, I don't know, shear something, where they can do 60-second videos and be able to share them, something about their animal.
Mhm.
And you can do a vote. You can have the judges watch something and then they can win something, even the top couple, however you want to do a category.
The best reel.
Yeah, but it can be geared towards building something, or it can be them taking care of their animals, how they feed them, or that kind of thing, or talking about their weight or something like that. But we can add that to it so they can win a prize.
Okay.
Just trying to.
Yeah, I'd like to limit that to their entry.
I think that's a great idea.
Limit. So that they have to turn in that with whatever they're
Their
going to
entry.
I
show.
think it's an option, not.
Yeah, make
it's
it
not
optional.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
a
So if
must.
they're but it can be if they're putting an entry in, then they can participate
Enter.
in
They
it.
can enter the
Mhm.
contest.
And do a video if they want, and then win
God,
something.
what if they all?
I guess they'd have to get TikTok, but I think some of the kids would enjoy those.
That would be
things.
fun.
They
And
would.
So,
It would be fun.
and then it's something that we can share, promote online.
Mhm.
That as long as their parents are okay with it, of course.
That's
if
why
they're
we don't
part
have,
of
we
it.
don't have a TikTok page. That's the-
I don't do TikTok. It's the only one I don't do.
Well, I'm not savvy, so.
If you create one, you're gonna have to be posting every day
Type what
little
you mean.
videos of you dancing.
Mhm.
Type out what you
Oh,
want,
no.
and
You don't
And
want to see
where we
that
want to
jelly
put it.
belly dance.
yeah,
There, okay, I can do that.
because we're going to have to put it in this 4-H handbook somewhere, right?
Okay.
It'll have to be in certain age group.
And there's certain little things like dates and stuff that'll need to be changed in here, so I'll send those out. Just so everybody can look
Okay.
at them.
All right. So you got the handbook.
So that one's tabled. Dog show. Do we want to have a dog show?
People love the dog show.
That's
Do
what I
they?
thought, yeah.
See, we only had like 2 or 3 people last year, and like not very many people watched it, did they?
It's because they did it at the wrong time. They did it really early in the daytime while people were still at work. Like, 'cause there was a bunch of people were saying, "Hey, we would have joined," but they didn't do it till after work. It was early. I think it was like around noon, wasn't it?
Mhm.
So people weren't off work. There was a lot.
Saturday, right? Noon, wasn't
I think it was
it? Was it Friday?
through the week. I can't
I
remember.
have to go find my page.
We'll find it.
This is the only one that I could find from 2024.
You know what day is that week? Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. That's something.
So,
If if it was moved to a weekend, or even,
well, that comes with a schedule.
This was your volunteers as well. I like doing all this stuff.
Is that, so these,
So I think we could do the dog show on Friday around like I don't know, I was just guessing. Dog show 5:30, horse registration, talent show, horse show,
what time are you thinking the concert on Friday, though?
after the horse show. Maybe
Maybe
around
around 9
8.
o'clock last year. It says the dog show is at 9 o'clock on Saturday.
Wow.
Last year,
9
We can
o'clock in the
put-
morning?
Whatever.
well, she said that 9 o'clock in the morning was a major no-go.
But it might have just been miscommunication on when people thought it was. Like, I'm not.
And it is morning. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Saturday.
Or so, coffee and that.
I mean, not all dogs are like, hey, it's 5 o'clock, or let me out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are we stuck on?
Dog show.
Dog show.
Do we just
Do
want to?
it or
Do it or not?
not?
And what time? And what day?
So they did it at 9 o'clock because the carnival actually didn't open until 10. So they did it while it was still kind of quiet up there, is what I'm assuming. But no, I guess you can't put the animals are over there by the rest of the animals, right? When you're doing the showing. Can't put the dogs with them.
I wouldn't put, some dogs aren't good with farm animals and people that. I got my own dog that
Mhm.
likes to eat
Mm-hmm.
my geese.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know,
Chicken
but,
killers, yeah.
yeah.
I've got 3 in solitary confinement right now because they like my chickens. Major timeout.
But what do you do, you know?
Yeah. You give them their turnout. They have, you rotate them.
So we have a spot right here. It says for the carnival rides, what they did on their schedule on Friday. It says that they did the carnival rides from 9 to 2, and then they took a break from 2 to 5, and then they started back up from 5 to 10. Is there something where we can do the dogs like at 4 o'clock on Friday? Since we know that the carnival rides are going to need their break, is that something that we can still have people doing things in those hours while the carnivals stop and
That
slow
would
down?
probably be good.
So if we did something like that, what do you think?
Okay, so my question is, I know I'm jumping down here, but there's a magic show.
Mhm.
Is that done on that day too?
We don't know.
I'm not sure.
So that goes to, okay, so now we're kind of getting over here into all this with the schedule. I don't, like, where are we gonna put all this?
Well, see, this almost all goes together because maps and location,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
it's,
It's just listed out like,
It's itemized.
so it's, you guys should have a schedule on the very back. I think we need to bring the livestock show in on Thursday night and let them all be on display for Friday. And then they can take them home Saturday after the show. But that's just my thought.
so bring them in Thursday, they show Friday. Is that what you mean?
No, they'll display them on Friday. Let the county see them, like, and then have the show on Saturday and send them home after the show.
Mm-hmm.
Some will like it and some won't. You're darned if you do and you're darned if you don't. But
Well, a lot of the city
Livestock
kids and stuff
show.
would want to come and look at the animals.
Yeah.
And they need to be there.
and that's where we could put a tent out there and let them set up.
Well, because the schools come on Thursday, correct? So that's probably why they had animals already there. So then the school kids, you know, if they didn't really get to see that many animals, then that would be the time they get to look at the animals.
But the old county got cattlemen and stuff would like, I think they would be interested in it too if they could see them Friday and Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
So can they just come Thursday and then also stay until Saturday?
Who?
The livestock.
But we'd have to have somebody in there like we did the livestock show, wouldn't we?
I believe so. Okay.
Wait,
So what do we decide on the dog show in the middle?
well, dog show and the horse show. I think we need to, it was on a Tuesday. There has been some there on Tuesdays, don't get me wrong. But I think if we were to put it on a Friday evening, that Saturday, if we had that open women's ranch radio, some of those girls, some of them pull in the night before and some of them pull in that day.
I'm gonna ask the stupid question, I'm sorry. What all do you do in a horse show? I've never
You're
been to a
good.
horse show.
You have like Western Pleasure, you have halter, you have,
Are you?
Halter,
showing-
showmanship, horsemanship, Western pleasure, lead line, walk, trot, flags, pole bending, stakes, trail course, and costume. But
Have you ever watched any of the stuff Lexi did in these numbers? Ashley? Okay.
they only have 4 categories that she used to do, and the showman age groups were 6 and under, 7 to 14, and 15 to 19. Negative Coggins, which was a vet thing. All around was 7 to 14 and 15 to 19 age groups. 2 awards needed, 3 awards needed if we add the 6 and under. Let's be for the overall most points. It says last year they had to be in 2 of the 4 categories. So like you could show halter with just like lead them around.
Mhm.
And then there's a showmanship. I'd have to ask Beverly how that one really works.
basically a walk, trot, lope on the rail.
Yes, and a Western pleasure,
Okay, that'd be
same.
that'd be your
Just go in a
Western
circle.
I kind of think Saturday is the better day for that,
Um,
for the horse show. And
I'm not gonna have time on Saturday.
what day are you thinking then?
Friday then.
Friday evening, and then
Okay.
because you're gonna have a livestock show, and then if we do have 2 types of ranch rodeos,
Okay, so real quick before we jump to that, why don't we just not do the dog show this year? And then we put it out on the Facebook page, hey, this year things are a little different.
Yes,
If you
things are
guys,
scrambled
if
if you
you
want it.
guys are still interested, give us your opinion for
Yeah.
next year.
Okay, so
Would
let's,
that work?
yeah, let's,
So let's,
no dog show,
no dog
but post.
till 2027.
And if they want it, then the county can just tell us.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sure.
So then we can do next is. Oh, do we all agree on that?
Yes.
We do.
I put a motion.
Okay.
Second. Okay.
Okay, so the horse show is gonna be when? Friday? Or Thursday?
I don't care.
Yeah, you did.
No, I
So we
well,
have to-
because we got some bands that are really good. That's the main thing. We
Okay,
need
so
to-
so do we want to skip the horse show for a moment? Not table it, just skip it, because
Yeah.
all this stuff kind of is really the same. Like
It's all
in
on the
same-
schedule, but it's all different events, so it's kind of like its own little.
So if we can figure out the bands, then we can figure out the horse show. So like if we can figure out, the stuff that we can figure out, and then we go back to the other.
Right. Okay.
So bands, people are gonna like bands. So and especially you can get 2 nights and you're gonna get quite a few
So
people.
we got Hunt,
I'll give you those bands. Oh, here we go. Trent Charles is available Friday night. He'll bring his own sound for 2,500. Southbound Saints is available Saturday night. They'll bring their own sound. They're available for 1,500. Jeremy Phillips is available both Friday and Saturday night. For one night, he'll do 1,500. For both nights, he'll do 2,500. Austin Dixon Band is Friday and Saturday, both nights. He's a little bit more. He has a 2-hour maximum. It's 5,000 for both nights, or one night is 3,000. The
Roy Weathers band.
it's like 2,800, but we don't know what exactly.
No, that was Rusty, not Roy.
Oh, is it all the same?
Mm-mm.
Oh, gosh.
Rusty's Rusty Strings.
Oh, so which one did we talk to?
Rusty.
My bad. Rusty Strings, you guys might.
Yeah.
So what are the other people's?
The
They just
honky
play?
tonks, they got back to me finally. As I mentioned, currently my band and I are available September 18th and 19th for the Pasca Fair. As for cost, our normal rate is $600 per night for a full 4-hour set. That includes a full 4-piece band, transporting, loading, and breaking down. Since it's a 3-hour round trip pulling a heavy trailer, this rate helps cost extra fuel. However, if you book us both nights, we can drop it to $500, providing 4 hours live performance each night. Also, this will include much advertisement. They help advertise and socialize. That's the Honky Tonk Band.
Okay, so I'm gonna add to this, so looking back, last year, of course, we paid, it was $3,000 to Dax Barrier. And that, one of the reasons why we got that though, was we only were able to get one band last year. We didn't have any other takers. We were down to the last minute. The band that they usually like was not able to come. So if the years passed, it was like $3,000, but that was for 2 bands. So it was 15 that they gave to like Thomas Martinez, and the other one was Luke Christensen the year before that.
Do we,
So it was a total of 3,000 for 2 nights.
well, do we have like videos of this honky tonk highway band so we can see how good they actually sound and see if maybe, I mean, because that's a pretty good deal for 2.
I want you to listen to Trent Charles too.
Trent's really good.
So this is a Honky Tonk Band.
I'm just gonna say right now, you're not gonna draw in the younger kids with this one, so nothing with that band, but.
So what was the other one you wanted to see first?
Well, whatever you got.
Okay, so I'll just go in order then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the
One's-
right one.
I told you the
Yeah,
wrong name.
One's playing.
It's Rusty
Sorry.
Strings.
Yep, I screwed up.
Something's playing. Okay, stop. Okay. So let's see this one.
I think that's the wrong band.
That's the wrong,
Yeah, it's
I
wrong.
gave you the wrong name.
Rusty
Which one?
Strings.
There's Roy and there's Rusty. And I said Roy and I meant Rusty.
Trent, you can go ahead and play Trent.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do him.
He's from Collinsville, isn't he?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's really, really good.
Small town place where everyone knows your name. It was always a party at JC.
Yeah.
That's
Someone
not
else
bad.
is
Someone
playing.
else is
Yeah.
playing in the
This
background.
one? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They sound fun.
Well, he was good, like, I
yeah,
think,
he's really good.
To stay, but no, home is where I'm hearted.
But they're only giving us $3,000 for the bands.
No, we turned in our PO for
Okay,
11,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
I think they actually did specifically, since we were paying so much more last year, agree on that one during a meeting.
so I like him.
All right.
So
Go.
which one? Do you want to go next?
We
Hit
have a
Jeremy
good
Phillips.
rock- We have a good rock sound one.
Maybe Southbound Saints. Or Jeremy Phillips or Austin Dixon. Those are the only other
Let's see
three.
there. Which one is this one? Okay,
I like
this is
that
Austin
too.
Dixon.
Thank y'all so much. Okay, if we do one more. Sure, she's from Northern Illinois. This song. My son comes sitting down on a long night in a southern town.
What, he's a 2-hour maximum?
No, that's Austin Dixon.
That's what this is.
Yeah, that's who this is.
Yeah,
Oh, yes. And he's $3,000 for one night.
yeah.
A few years later, your kids were on the lake, 2 kids.
I like that better.
I do too, yeah.
That's it.
So what about South Band Saints? Can we hear them and then Jeremy guy?
Move it on to something.
Heard him.
Oh, here's
We're
the
not,
phone.
we're not booking CC Winery.
Oh, that's the cell. Okay.
Where'd it go?
There's something.
The commercial. I get through the commercial. There we
Yeah,
go.
there we are.
Miracle. We're a bouquet of misromancing, but I believe in second chances. Cause I'm still right where I want.
Is he more gospel?
Would you just bury me?
No.
What's that Burn It Down one by him or by that group? Right up there.
Yeah.
One more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Take my hand. Hey fellas, ask the girls to dance. You know the time is right for taking a chance. So don't wait for them to come to you. When you can shoot that shot, you just do what you do. Just say, hey there, pretty thing.
I think I'm ready to hear the Jeremy Phillips guy. Not that I'm not saying this guy's bad. I'm just ready to just hear the other one.
Oh, you want to hear Jeremy?
Yeah, I think he's the last one we haven't heard, right?
That and the Rusty String.
Okay.
Let's find him.
Rusty Strings.
He's more like what you're thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Parental advisory. There we are. Love us for that one.
I like Trent and this guy so far.
That's my vote. But
Trent too.
Jeremy, the Phillips guy.
that's $4,000.
I don't care.
So what was the other band you want me to look up real quick?
Rusty
Rusty Strings.
Strings.
Did they have a YouTube?
Rusty Strings, pretty Southern whiskey bar.
No, I don't bet that's him.
Oh,
Betsy.
Oh my God, it's 10 hours.
What's that? What's his kid's name?
Rusty,
Mhm.
Stormy, and
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not
That's
him.
not him? Okay.
oh.
Is that, I guess, country music?
Yeah.
Is that his name? Is Rusty Strings his name?
No, Rusty Weathers.
Oh, Rusty Leathers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rusty Weathers is the guy's
Name, yeah.
I mean, I see a Rusty Strings artist.
Mm-hmm.
I see Roy.
I guess maybe we can hear him.
Yeah.
Is it the right person?
I don't know. Just found something I want to listen to on the way home though. I think that's more instrumental.
Yeah.
That's not it. I like it though. What was his name? Rusty
Weathers.
Weathers.
Mhm.
Stormy Weather.
That's his son.
That's his son.
Mm,
How do you take your phone off? Do not disturb.
What kind of phone is this? Is that an iPhone? I don't know.
So this was not it. Roy Weathers, this one? Roy
No,
Weathers was not it?
that's his family.
It should be maybe up top.
I screwed up.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, maybe right here. You don't want that on.
But how much, what do you quote you at, 2,800?
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if that was for 1 day or 2 days or.
Does anybody else in this room have an iPhone?
I don't.
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah, I don't know how
My
to set it up. Do
iPhone.
not disturb.
Do you see this
She's got
focus?
to do not disturb on her phone. She does not turn it off.
Focus,
Mine doesn't, and mine says do not disturb.
click it.
Settings.
Turn off work, focus on you, work, get things done, sleep.
Are we in your bedtime?
No, I don't know. I don't know. That was a spoiled moment.
Well, I'm just gonna, I like Trent Charles. He's my favorite. Then I like the Jeremy Phillips. And then the South Band Saints wasn't bad. That was like, that's just the order of how I like them. I mean, I don't know. what
Tell
you
me
guys
again?
Trent
Trent
Charles
Charles,
is
Trent
a
Charles.
guaranteed.
Jeremy
Definite.
Phillips, and then the South Band Saints. Like, that's the order how I like them. How I liked them.
Mhm.
How did you like them?
It's not my kind of music.
I get it.
Who do you think would draw in the younger people and the people that are gonna be there?
Well, Trent's pretty young looking, so
Yes.
he's probably gonna draw more in, but he's only there one night. And I'm sitting there kind of thinking you can get one guy to come in for the same price as one guy for one night. And you'd come in for 2 nights.
But your crowd's going to want variety.
So if we did Trent one night and Jeremy one night,
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yes.
Charles,
Trent's Friday and Jeremy will be
Jeremy.
Saturday.
What happens if they ask for a down payment? Or anything? Or I tell them send us,
We say we can't do that. It's county. We can't give any payment until the afterwards.
okay. I'll
But
have
we
to
will
let them
sign
know.
a contract.
That's what I was told. That's what we did last year as well.
That is what we did last year, yes.
Okay, I'll go talk to them.
No payment until services are rendered.
Trent should be okay with that.
Chat well, yeah.
Yeah.
And Jeremy, I mean. Okay,
I don't know the Jeremy guy.
Okay.
open when, I'll work on that. I'll work on more details on the women's ranch rodeo, so table that. OCCA ranch rodeo. If we sell sponsorships to help with their, how do you say this? They just want to come in and put the rodeo on. And then we don't have to worry about their cattle. They take care of their own entry fees and things like that. But they're going to ask for, they're going to want some average awards.
Right.
And so that's where sponsorship stuff can pick up that. They can get their, I mean, I don't know exactly how they're going to pay for their cattle and stuff. I got to run that over with Lee.
How much are they looking for?
It's whatever we decide
Don't do that to me.
for awards. They're going to,
Oh, for
in
awards?
the past, I know they've gotten money or vouchers or had them given to them, like a set of spurs. But a set of spurs is anywhere from $600 a piece to $800 a piece times 4 for your average champions.
Right.
But whatever we do for I don't know. We'll have to do something for the other one too. But I mean, as far as awards, you're looking, if you go with Spurs, like I say, 3,400. I have a family member that makes cow horn buckle headstalls. We can put OCFF on them, Osage County Free Fair 2026. Because if you do an average and then that's 4 and then a top horse
Well,
and
you
a
still
top
have to
hand.
reimburse your family members for the cost of the materials.
I mean, it would be an outright, it would be
It'd be
business.
outright
It
purchase.
would
Yeah,
just be-
outright purchase.
Unless they don't, whatever, but I'm just saying, whether it's an award
Mhm.
or not,
I would
think
just use that person's
we're looking
name
at
or
about
business
6.
name instead of family. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So then it's,
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, we're looking at about 6 to 8 awards maybe between the ranch rodeo stuff. And it can be anywhere, if we do decide to go with a set of spurs or whatever, we could be $4,000 or we could be $1,000.
Mhm.
Okay.
What other options are there besides spurs?
Well, you've got head stalls, you've got saddle pads, you've
breast
got
collars, saddle pads.
rope bags.
Are they in the same price range?
either you're gonna,
You can get carried away.
Mhm.
I think the best thing would just say
But your awards are going to draw your crowd,
awards are going to draw the numbers for the
the
attendees
entries.
on the ranch rodeos.
Mhm.
Or, I mean, everybody likes money. You can just say, here's $1,000 out of type thing. I don't
When
know.
you do those kind of awards, do you personalize them, put their name on them, or free
No.
fair?
You put like the free OFFC on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OCFF.
Or, yeah.
Okay.
Or like on these,
Very
Osage
generic.
County Free Fair. I should have brought one of Will's. And then it's got the year and then it's got, animals or whatever on it.
But this is where the sponsorships would help.
But yeah,
Mhm.
this is where the sponsorship would help.
So,
We also need to think about doing online sponsorships. So
Mhm.
so we're gonna sponsor, but we'll once a week or leading up or something like that, where we're gonna sponsor and highlight you or something.
Social media.
Yeah. Mhm.
which I think was on your,
Mhm.
yeah, that was part
We've
of
run over
the,
Yeah.
events. Yeah.
that was part of
Of
the
the tiers.
sponsorship package
yeah,
that she gave us.
I have so many papers.
I know.
Yeah.
There's a lot, but it's like, we gotta do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we need sponsorships for all awards on all different tiers. So I guess we just kind of, we have to advertise, but then again, we have to,
When's the soonest you guys can talk to the whatever it's
Mary
called?
Beth?
Yes.
What?
There you
Call
go.
her tomorrow. I can get her on the phone. I'm sure
Yeah.
I can. So as long as I'll call her tomorrow.
so we'd kind of need a sponsor for that one and that one. Okay, that says need sponsors for all awards, including the livestock show.
Yes, everything.
You got steers, heifers, but unless you put it all in one. Because that's where those little premiums that are in this little bookie here, to say swine, the breed champion's going to get $12 whole dollars.
Mhm.
So we could have sponsorships go to that added money in those premiums.
Mhm.
Because they
Better
get,
draw for the kids.
because they get, like poultry, first, second, third, you get all that. I mean, we're going to have to add all that up and put it in the budget,
Mhm.
each and every one of them.
Okay.
So we kind of need to throw that all together.
Gosh, I can't remember.
Yes, we do.
See, and then some of this is kind of contradicting because there was a 600, did I see? Oh, that's
That was
only
going to
in
be an added, that was an option to add.
that was only in the horse show though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's juniors and seniors. So
Should we limit the age groups this year?
yeah,
Because
juniors and
it's-
seniors.
Yeah, as far as picking juniors and seniors, nobody under wherever it was.
Grades 3, well, that's on the horse show. That's no problem over there. But it's grades 3rd through 7th and 8th through 12th on most of them. But
And I mean, a free fair, like, those kids need practice.
I was gonna say, I say we need to include the younger
Yeah.
because that's what's preparing for the next, the next year.
Yeah.
It's all about.
It's all about, it's all about progressing the kids. So I think we need to definitely have the younger, just make it work.
for the horses and the, I mean, we could have bottle capsule in there, but anyways, so I guess we just need to figure about sponsorships and award, like, when would our sponsorships be due in order to get them on the back of the t-shirts versus when are they due so we can pay for out of the private account for the awards?
How soon do they do this for the livestock show in the spring? How, do you know how the scare
Yeah,
schedule is?
hang on. See, usually they go through they do a weigh-in and see how much of whatever breed of however many animals, species, boys and girls they have. So they take that and they go make a list for all of their awards, whether it's, what do they give? Buckles, banners, what else is there? Buckles and banners, basically.
Yeah.
Sometimes they give like,
Like buckets out last year with like brushes.
yes,
and stuff.
things like that. That was for the Herdsman Award. But with that being said, so you go off of that and then you put a big list out there who wants to sponsor this, or like, I'm going to use Patty and Daryl Wyrick. Like, they always wanted the beef buckles. So she always donated $600 to pay for, or I think it was however much it was, to pay for those buckles. And then in the program, it's listed, there was a line and it said Grand Champion, because I was always waiting on whoever won Grand Champion, put that in there. And then out to the side, donated by Daryl and Patty Wyrick, or donated by Osage County Cattlemen's, or Osage County Women's, or whoever paid for it is whose name went
Whoever
out
your
there.
buckle sponsor was or whatever, if you got to sponsor that event. Yeah.
Right. So just shy of I don't know. Can you, cause the free fair only usually pays money and a ribbon, right?
Mhm. I would think.
So do we want to shoot for sponsors to try to cover that stuff, or just call it, I don't know,
Just call it good.
just turn in a,
That's gonna be a lot because there's a lot of exhibits and a lot of divisions and a lot of, I mean, that's gonna be a lot.
so if they just
Exactly.
wanted to donate to the free fair cause, we could,
Then we can figure it out.
We
Yeah.
can dole the money out how we want.
and then you could put as, if your sponsorship, then it's, it'll be applied towards the free fair awards and, premiums.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so we'll just put all that in one and just sell
Yeah,
it. as
look at all
one.
the sponsors and then just we'll divide it up as needed.
And then we can make a sponsorship online with those forms through the Google, and they can just send that in and then we can invoice them.
Yep.
Got that one. Check mark. On entries. Beth.
Okay.
And all these can go together. And then
We need to
Yeah,
get our sponsorship forms done so we can start gathering sponsors.
Right.
I'll get those done since I've already got the
I mean, you've got the template done.
Yeah.
So,
Did you do it?
sponsorship.
did we agree on that?
Oh, no. Where'd they go? I don't know where they were. It goes from 25, 50, 75, and then 250, 500, 1,000, and 2,000.
Yeah, and then we marked out the four.
We marked out
Mark down the four. And we're not gonna put how many available. If they'll give it, and we'll put the, so when do we want these due by?
ASAP.
I'll just put it on there and get it out there. And then we'll find a due date later. Okay, so a map of the location of the events, that's when, I can't go this Saturday, but I know that place like the back of my hand.
Yeah.
So you
I
can,
know
Somebody-
inside.
Yeah.
I don't know. The
I
only
know.
thing I haven't been out is like the Works Barn area.
Yeah,
That's the
well,
only place I
yeah, I
haven't
like that. I know.
back, so.
But you could go up there if you're gonna go up there. I'll take you there and show you.
And I can go, so.
Okay, so that one's tabled. Tent rentals, here we go. This one's fun. I now know why it went to. So last year,
This for the phones and the lights.
yeah, so last year they had a 30 by 80 and a 40 by 100, and that is on the appropriation ledger at 48, I think, for those two.
Yes, right now.
Yeah.
48.
So here I had them do me another quote to add a 20 by 20 in as well. The 20 by 20 is $259. That would be the petting zoo one.
Yep.
And then what they use the
$259.
40 by 100 and the 30 by 80 for.
I don't even remember
There was
seeing
one
any
down
tents.
at the end of the stalls that she put for. I don't know, but she.
Was that the livestock show arena?
The big one, or you're talking about by the OSU, that was the livestock arena. How big was that one?
That would have been the 30 by 80, I bet. Maybe, I don't know. Where would the super long one be?
The super long one was there, wasn't it?
I think that's the only tent except the one at the petting zoo. I can't remember another tent.
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't even remember
The
the
other
one.
ones, they brought their own little tents and their little canopies, not like a real tent.
They do ask for a 50% non-refundable deposit due within
So it's not the same.
1 week of making the reservation. No, it's the same company that's on there.
Maybe they will work with.
I called them and I know it says Wiser Tent Service, but when you Google it, that's the same number it gives you.
So did they know you were for the free fair and that they've done it before? All of that?
Oh yeah, she knew all about the Osage
What
County
was
Free
the
Fair.
name of it?
Wiser?
Wiser.
No, okay, but not on. Look up 4848 on the amounts on last year.
World Class Rentals.
Yeah, so when you type in World Class Rentals, I got. Yeah,
Wiser Tent Services.
World Class Rentals 417-635-8094 is what I called.
And this is what you got?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you
And
get Cobro, you can find their invoice from last year and it should have their information on
That
it.
should be a quick search if they put the information in the right.
but I still thought 5802 was pretty good because if you come over here and go to a place in Tulsa,
Well, my question is, do we need both these big tents? Because I only remember one big tent also, and the pet lady brought hers.
We did. It was over by the chuck wagon meal thing. They
I
were
gotta
over
call her,
there
too.
because it was covered, because I was handing out the candy because we had so much candy and right before the storm, we were trying to get rid of it. We were, I went over there and handed it. There was a big tent over there with tables and stuff sitting at it. So I
it's
don't
kind of
know.
like a cooling station, maybe.
Maybe there wasn't anything else cool. There wasn't any fans or anything over there, but it was there. And so,
Like shelter from the sun
Mm.
when it was out.
I think
So-
we could put one out there where the
people probably ate there, I guess, with tables and
What are they
chairs
called?
and stuff. That's all I remember though.
those what blew away in the last storm.
Canopies?
Nope.
What blew away?
Yeah, what were those black
Pergola?
things out there?
The solar?
Yeah, they're solar panels. But I don't know. I don't know if we need. I don't know what we need. I know we need the 20 by 20. Oh, this is the,
Promised that.
I did.
Well, I bet it was the 40 by 100 that with the animals underneath it. I don't know.
For the livestock show?
Yeah.
And then they set up the little tent
Then
or
they
the little.
had-
No, go ahead.
And then, so they had the tent there, but then like one section of it was where the gates were, they came open. Then you had where the ladies were I don't know, they come over and take the pictures and it was covered just because it was kind of raining and everything. Then they had the judges right over here to the side and they had the main judge inside the canopy. But then they also had it was so long, they had a couple of bleachers there at the end that were also covered. So
For these 3 tents out of Tulsa, $25,138.50.
What?
If you guys want it as
Just for rent?
Yeah. If you want it as yeah, because they because they do it from 8 days. No. I don't know.
I think we should look at this and discuss it a little bit more, but then I think we need to get in Kilpro and look in exactly their information and see what contract we signed or anything. So we will have that. Because if this is the amount that we gave, so we've worked with other companies doing things and we just let them know, reminder, this is the county. We cannot pay you anything up front. And then we've done okay with it, but we just need to have it specifically written down in the contract.
Wonder if something happened last year.
I don't know. We're cleaning up a lot of messes and no information.
So, no, I agree with what you said, Sean.
Put under one.
So,
I think Kilpro will help with that.
so Kelpro, it'll have a copy of the invoice attached with the payment that was made. Got it.
They put the contracts in there usually with them. They don't. Maybe we should do that. That would be good. And then it's always there.
Probably, yeah.
Just download it.
Well, because when they upload it into the system, you probably just have it sitting
And it
online.
goes
Yeah,
to the cloud.
It just goes.
You're good. Go for it. No, you're good.
So, okay.
So, tent rentals is tabled till May. Shall we get into GoPro?
Yes.
Unless we need to have a special meeting in between, then we can do that.
We can have one in a couple weeks, can't we?
We can, absolutely.
Yeah, we can.
Table GoPro info. Okay. We can table the watermelon feed, fun feed. We can find something later. Alaska Chamber of Osage County Tourism. That is tabled till we hear back from Shauna. Right?
Yep.
Free fair schedule, like the daily schedule, because we're gonna have, I guess I don't know.
Did you copy that magic last day? That magic paper?
Did you send me one?
I haven't. No, I have left them a message though, but it's on my desk.
Okay. Well, that would be the other thing that would be in there.
Yeah.
So we have,
So we're tabling what, item Q, item R, item T.
I'm just gonna say the officials are at CODA that week.
Yeah.
What is CODA?
It's the Association of County Commissioners. So,
shut the front door. Our county commissioners aren't even gonna be there.
and their busiest day is gonna be, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. They'll be back Friday afternoon.
Oh, they can come on Saturday.
No, yeah, they'll be back
I
on.
make a motion to have the free fair on the last weekend of September next year, so it's not on Pioneer Day as well. Please.
That's your call.
Oh, it's going on Pioneer Day again.
No, yeah, the rodeo. I vote to move it to, I'm making a motion.
This would be new business.
No, mark it off. We'll vote on it. Because we can get the same,
Well, we can discuss that as new business for the next meeting. And right now,
or no.
And it all goes back to timing with your animals. So if we're gonna do the livestock show, it all has to do with their weight and all that stuff.
Oh, that livestock show part, it's fine.
Okay.
I already did the math on
okay.
it for the last weekend and, okay, so we need,
So we're saying Q, R, T, U,
yeah, put all those together
X,
and
Y, Z, double A, double B, double C, double D, double E, and double F will all be tabled until next meeting. in May.
But can we do a special meeting if need be
We can.
before then?
Yes.
For all this? Okay.
Yes.
We have, okay.
We
So,
absolutely will have to work on the budget, especially if we have a special meeting or the one in May.
and I have to get back with the artist so we can go ahead and get them booked.
So if we do a meeting on the 14th of May, will that work?
Nope.
Nope. Did you just say nope?
Mhm.
Okay. how about
Wait, is
the
that a
12th?
Thursday?
It is. I was looking at either the 12th or the 14th. Or if you want to do special, we can do the 5th or the 7th next week.
Oh, not the 7th. That's my 21st wedding anniversary. I'm gonna be here all night.
I wouldn't either. Okay.
I can do, is there anybody graduating on the 14th?
I have to go to Nevada's. I don't know when when the Sperry graduation is.
The 8th, I'll be in Missouri for graduation.
14th it is.
Did we say the
Where'd my
14th?
calendar
then?
go?
Yeah, I think that would be okay.
Do you want to come here and make it up? You want to make it a little earlier? From 6:30?
Yeah, I was thinking 6:30 because I thought we were going to be all the way over there before we decided on being here.
I mean,
yeah. No, 6 is fine. Doesn't bother me.
What time do you get off work?
It depends on if I have to work in Broken Arrow that week. I probably usually get over here a little after 5. To like Black Dog Fire Department. So probably 5:30. It depends on the traffic. Yes, Broken Arrow.
Yeah,
So May 14th,
May 14th.
5:30?
5:30 is good with me. I don't care.
No. How long? It takes you an hour to get here. Are you?
No, it took me half an hour tonight.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Remember, I'm the Sand Springs junkie.
I know. I moved it here just for you.
That's nice. That's nice.
So nice. Thank you.
That's so nice. I like it here.
Okay, so we'll do 5:30 on the 14th.
Why will my phone not pull up the 14th?
I don't know.
It's free.
Because you're on Do Not Disturb.
Probably.
Yes, that's right.
And
Hey
we're-
Siri, turn
we
off
can
Do
have
Not
it here
Disturb.
again then? What? We can have it here again? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Do Not Disturb is now off.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
That's so nice.
Yeah, simplified all that. Now we got, okay, now let's see if it'll work. No, it still doesn't pull it up.
Okay.
This is stupid.
Okay, so we're set for 5:30 on the 14th. And then
Set an alarm.
should we go ahead and, let's table the update on the House bill then.
Oh, yeah.
The what?
House Bill 39.
We're gonna have
Didn't it
to
pass?
tag team.
No,
Not yet.
Oh,
We'll have to tag team together on the next agenda, won't we?
Wait, what is a watermelon fee?
Have me some watermelon.
Huh?
Have me some watermelon.
Okay.
Or root beer floats.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
moon pie madness.
Okay.
Or
Just gonna have to
Sorry.
do something. Okay, I was just,
stuff for them.
Yeah.
Needs to come over.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
we need to put the meeting date to a motion. Is there a motion?
Motion.
motion.
I
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
It's unanimous. Item 8 will be
Yeah.
tabled to that same date.